Good. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. We're gonna see if the chat is working. We had some issues, technical difficulties going on, so it's going to make sure the chat is working before we start talking about this, man. Talking about what happened tonight with the NBA draft. Just want to make sure that everything is hooked up in here. Everything is right. So we'll find out momentarily. Like I said before, man, salute to everybody. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I was already talking, but I was notified that the chat wasn't working. So let's just check and see if the chat is operational. Find out if you guys are can communicate with what we got going on over here. But yeah, tonight is a night that we had a good opportunity to see what the NBA is going to be looking like. Okay, it looks like the chat is working. Okay, we had some issues, man. Just a second ago, man, I was told I got a text from Bev saying that the chat wasn't working. I guess it was disconnected or something. But looks like we got people on here. We're gonna go ahead and do what we do. Hopefully, those people who were here, they'll come back. If not, we'll just go without them. But let me get back to what I was saying before I wasn't able to hear from you guys. All right. The NBA draft today, first round. I was saying in the before that the NBA and the United States of America, we have been caught. The talent levels that are in the Eastern Bloc countries, France, Europe, those guys are far more skilled than the kids that are in this country. The only thing that these kids have in this country that is an advantage over those kids overseas is that they're more athletic. They can jump out of the gym. They're bigger. They're faster. But when it comes to fundamentals, they're not as fundamentally sound because for the second year in a row, the first pick of the draft came from France. Okay, 2 years in a row. Matter of fact, the first two picks, my son's in there having a good old time. He's having a great time there. It's time for him to go to bed pretty soon. The first two picks in the NBA draft were drafted by France. We're from France. 4 first-round draft picks from France, bro. Like that right there is showing that these NBA. Hey, man. Man, you ain't got to go that crazy, bro. Going hard in the paint. Okay. That the NBA definitely and the NCAA, they definitely need to do something about these players. These players are not getting the fundamentals that they need to get. They can't dribble as well. They can't shoot as well. They can't come off of a pick and do a spot up jumper. They can play better defense, but as far as fundamentals, the Euro step, their handle, their just their overall IQ and not just using your talent. I think that the NBA is now definitely international. It was crazy to see all those international players that got picked in the first 30 picks of the draft. We had players that were picked from the Congo. We had players that were picked from damn near almost everywhere you could think of that you didn't even know they had basketball. Okay, these players are skilled. They are coming over here and they are dominating, bruh. Okay, let's not act like Nikola Jokic was born in the United States. Let's not act like Luka Doncic was born in the United States. Okay, let's understand these foreigners. Let's not act like Victor Wabanyama is not from here. Okay, who's the rookie of the year? These players here, man, all this AAU stuff, we're thinking, okay, they're playing 10 or 12 games a week. Man, they need to not play these kids as much as they're playing. These kids might play 6 games on a Saturday. When they play overseas, they play 1 game a week, man. They play 1 game a week and they practice 4 or 5 days a week. That's what it is. That's why we're getting lapped. That's why all those people and all of them, they want them young, bro. They want 18, 19. You 21, your ass is old. You 20, you on the cusp. It's just crazy as hell, bro. And then to make matters even better than that, or depends on how you view it, but I view it as better. The WNBA players are far more fundamentally sound than these players in the league. These players in the league, If it wasn't for their athleticism and if it wasn't for them being stronger and bigger and them, having those physical advantages, man, them players in the WNBA can shoot. They all can make free throws. You see these dudes, they flying around. They get to the free throw line, they shooting 62%. Okay, yeah, they dunking on everybody, but when it comes to getting the free points, 60% from the line, 65. Okay, their shooting percentages aren't even 50%. Their 3-point percentages is like less than 30. Okay, within the next 20 to 25 years, man, we're gonna see so many foreigners over here. It's gonna be hard for these players domestically to be in the NBA. It's gonna be really hard for them unless they work on their skill set, man. They got these guys are pretty soon you're gonna be having these guys athletic. Once these European and Eastern Bloc players and these players coming out of Africa and all of them, once they start getting their physicalities and their stuff up to par, it's going to be barbecue chicken, bro. Okay, it's going to be a problem. All right. But with that being said, man, I always love seeing the draft, whether it be football or basketball, because I get to see a lot of young men reach their potential and goals, and you see families who have sacrificed and put their things on the back burner to make sure their son can or daughter, when it comes to the WNBA, have an opportunity to succeed. And it's always good to see these guys, man. And you see these guys crying, bro, bawling. You know what I'm saying? Can't even talk, because it's like, dude, just imagine, the thing that you strive for and the thing you wanted the most just happened. Like, and you're not an old ass cat. You're not all bitter. You're not all rolling around trolling and saying crazy stuff because your life didn't turn out right. You're 18, bro. You've accomplished your life goal by the time you're 18, 19 years old. Your family, you're going to be able to take care of your mama. You're going to be able to take care of everybody. You got some money coming in. You made the NBA. You did it. So it's always good for me to see that. So let's just break it down, man. Break it down. I'm not going to go through team by team, man, because, it's just too much. But we are going to talk about my teams. That's definite. And if you guys want to bring up what you guys did, we can read that real quick. We're only going to go for like maybe now we're probably going to go for about 45 minutes, man, maybe 30, 45 minutes, no more than an hour, because we had some technical difficulties and that kind of took some time. So as far as the draft as an overall, the first round, I thought it was good. I thought that there was a lot of movement and there was a lot of teams that were being very, very aggressive. One of them was the Portland Trailblazers. The Portland Trailblazers was definitely thirsty, bro. They definitely thirsty to get something cracking. They made a lot of moves, bro. They did some trades. They were able to pick up some other pieces, and I think they had multiple first round draft picks. They were there. And then the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks aren't playing, bro. The team that a lot of my homies, man, I got my homie Phil out there. Phil, my boy Phil from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of other New York Knicks fans. And you saw Stephen A going crazy. They got reason to be now, bro. They just picked up Mikal Bridges. They made a trade with Brooklyn. And they got Mikal Bridges, and Mikal Bridges is a good player, bro. He's a very good player, good on-ball defender. He could shoot. He could play D. He's a guy that's definitely he's kind of like, I don't want to say he is because this person's a two-time NBA champion, but he's kind of like a Drew Holiday type player. He's kind of like that. Drew Holiday is just clutch, but he's like that. Okay. So they did well when it came to that, which I was very surprised to see. And then when it came to my teams, I definitely want to talk about that, man. 16th pick of the draft, my Philadelphia 76ers picked Jared McClain from Duke. I was happy. That kid, point guard, that's exactly what needs to happen, bro. You look at the Sixers and how they're built right now. Joel Embiid, when healthy, one of the best big men in the league. You got Tyrese Maxey. Now we can move Maxey to two guard. He needs to be at the two position, and then you bring in Jared McClain, and you make him be the PG, and now we got something going. Now we don't have to worry about Maxey bringing up the ball all the time. Maxey could just be in a position to just shoot the basketball or get it to Joel. I was very happy. Very good pick. That was an A. Okay. And then with the next pick, 17th pick in the draft, the Lakers, that was an A plus, bro. That Dalton Hecht, that was an A plus for all the Laker haters out there, man. Be ready to hate some more. You guys don't understand what the hell the Lakers just did, man. Okay, JJ Redick. Hey, man, I've already explained why that happened, bro. It's not like that. Not that I supported it, but I understand what's going on. Okay, even my father called me like, "What's going on with the Lakers? Why y'all do that?" I had to explain to him what was going on. I already discussed that. But for you guys do not know, Dalton Hecht, or I think that's how you pronounce his name, Hecht. That dude was a lottery pick. He was supposed to be a top 10 pick. Okay, he was supposed to go early. The reason why, this is stupid, but it is what it is. The Lakers benefit from it, dog. The reason why he didn't go top 10 was because of his age. Not because he can't ball. The dude was a first team All-American, bruh. This cat that the Lakers picked up was a first team All-American, the D1 NCAA player, bro. And he fell to 17 because of his age. They're like, man, we don't want nobody that old. That's stupid, but benefits for us. That was a steal. That's the steal of the draft right there, dog. All these guys, all these teams want players that are young as hell. Okay. Yeah, they want them young, bruh. Say, Drake, I heard you like them young. Hey, dog. Hey, man. I didn't say it, dog. I'm just telling you what Kendrick said, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in LA, man. Okay. But with that being said, they want them young, dog. Why do you want them young? Because you ain't got to pay them, dog. You know, it's like, man, we get a bunch of young dudes in here, man. We got to pay all these high-profile dudes. We pay to get these young dudes, man, just have them there, dog. When people wind up leaving or going somewhere else or free agency, we good. We can just throw them in there and we can let them develop, let them marinate. Or if they become a player that we think that they can do something, then it's all good. Look at Victor Wembanyama. That dude is 19. 19. I think he just turned 20. Look at all the things he did in 1 year, bro. Rookie of the year. Should have won the MVP, man. But they didn't want to give it to him. So the Lakers, we came up with that, dog. That guy's a wing player. That guy's exactly what we need, man. Now we just got to see what's going on with Bronny Bron. Find out what's going on with Bronny Bron. And if Bronny Bron decides, and I think Bronny Bron coming back. I just think he's just playing games. And I think that was really good. I thought that was really good. So in regards to my synopsis, and I'm gonna read you guys' comments and go about my business, is that I think the winners of this draft were definitely San Antonio. Definitely won because they got another player that can go with Wemby. They did well. The Knicks did excellent because they traded, even though they're going to be giving up 4 conditional first round draft picks for Mikal, what's his name? But I don't think that's going to be a problem because they're not going to have high picks anyway because they're going to be, you got to win now. They finally got something cracking. Okay. They did well. Sixers did well. Lakers did excellent. Okay. A couple other teams. Who else? Timberwolves did okay at the end. They picked up a couple of cats. But that's pretty much it, man. I really thought that right there, us landing him, and I think it all had to do with JJ Redick being there. Not that he picks it because Rob Pelinka's the GM, but they have a plan. Like, man, you don't pass up somebody because it's old, bro. It's like, man, okay, man, you know what, man, you had an opportunity for you to get a new Hyundai, or you could have got, a 2018 Ferrari. Oh no, man, I need something newer than that. I need something newer than that. Like, oh dog, come on, dog. Okay, you get the Ferrari, bro. Okay, matter of fact, that's a little bit too old. Let me just say 2024 Hyundai, 2021 Ferrari. Like, come on, dog. Okay. So I'm gonna read you guys' comments and see what's going on, man. Like I said before, I'm happy with what happened. The draft looked good to me. Of course, none of these guys are gonna, win a championship. At least it doesn't look like it unless they go to a team that's actually built for that. And I didn't see any of the teams that will possibly be in the finals really do anything as far as a player that's super dynamic. But man, when you just got it out of this, you just over there maintaining at this point. You know what I'm saying? When you got food in the refrigerator and somebody says, hey man, we about to go out to eat. You go out to eat and you bring some food home. It's like, damn, I'm going to have to throw something out because I ain't got no room. So, if you're the Nuggets and you're the Celtics and you're the, Timberwolves did good. I wouldn't consider them. But if you're one of them kind of teams, man, one of them teams that were in the final get downs, maybe Timberwolves, yeah. They did good enough. All they got to do is maintain what they have. Other teams like the Knicks, they did excellent. Like Mikal Bridges, I was trying to think of his last name. Mikal Bridges, that was a great trade. And for potential, and you're getting a player out there that can do something. The Knicks are going to make some noise with Tom Thibodeau and them. My Sixers, I'm very happy. And the Lakers, I'm very happy with that draft pick. That draft pick was awesome. That was a great draft pick. So let me see what you guys are popping about, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here chilling, man. Sitting here watching Tom Cruise, watching Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol, man. This thing come on every day, man. It's on. I just watch it. All right. See what's popping with you guys out there, man. Okay. Flex Money in the house. What's going on? Justin Saw. What's going on, pimping? Justin Saw. Suppose I heard the Lakers got a steal. Oh, man, that dude is supposed to be a top 2 or 3 pick, bruh. We got him at 17 because of his age. I think he's 22 or 23. I'm like, y'all high, bruh. High as hell. Okay, come on, dog. We'll take him. He's gonna do excellent, bruh. Got him out there with Austin Reeves. Man, it's gonna be nice, bruh. It's gonna be nice. I figure out what we gonna do. We gotta figure out what we gonna do. He's not gonna start though, but for the bench, we need that bench to be crispy. And if he gets out there and he starts doing something, JJ, throw his ass out there. Okay. Bev, hey Bev, appreciate you hitting me up on that. That's what you're supposed to do. Let me know, because I don't know. I was on here and I didn't see nobody talking, so something happened with the feed, but we fixed it by getting off the feed and coming back on. That's what we did. Dr. Feel Good. Lakers got a top 10 pick at 17. Absolutely, bro. Steal of the draft. That's an A+, bro. Anybody that knows college basketball, knows these players, knows that kid was lights out, bro. But he's a little old for the NBA. These GMs, like, you guys are gonna be looking stupid, bro. We got a guy that can help us do something immediately, man. And y'all gonna be waiting 2 or 3 years. But that's just what it is, dog. Ain't no use talking to nobody. Y'all don't want him, we'll take him. It's that simple. Follow me on X. Follow me on IG at Shaxa21. Represent the brand at the store. It's going down. Tedrick Webb, we got a great point guard, Rob Dillingham from Kentucky. Yes. I saw that. He's starting day 1. We also got Terrence Shannon, the shooting guard from Illinois. Yes. Is Shannon the guy that had the sexual assault stuff? I think that's the kid. I think that's who he is, if I ain't mistaken. Rob Dillingham is a good pickup. You definitely need help at the point guard position because your boy Mike Conley's getting old. Mike Conley's he's an elder statesman, man. The dude's 36, 37 years old. You need to bring in this cat and have this. If I was Dillingham, I would already be like, hey man, can you guys put me in contact with Mike Conley so I can start learning what I need to know. And your boy Anthony Edwards is loving it. I got somebody that's a young dog that can run up and down this court with me and stuff. Oh, it's barbecue chicken. Okay. Only problem is I don't know what you're gonna do with Rudy Gobert and Cat, because Rudy Gobert clogs the lane up. You can't even get in the lane because his big ass is in there just standing around. On offense, defense okay, but offense, something got to happen, bro. Dr. Feelgood, man, what it do? Okay, Tony Dale, what's going on? Good evening. It's good to see you guys on here, man. Booty Bang, what's going on? Good to see you guys. Everybody speaking it. Okay, wonderful. Chris Harris, my Wizards did good tonight, made me proud. They were active tonight. Yeah, man, the Wizards, you guys are officially in rebuild mode. And you guys did well. I forgot about you guys. Very well. But at the end of the damn day, man, at the end of the damn day, it was wonderful, bro. It was wonderful that you guys are understanding where you are. Kyle Kuzma, he's just over there collecting the check. You know, Bradley Beal, I do agree with what Richard Jefferson said, or somebody on the show said that they felt that it was 2 years too late with Bradley Beal. You should have got rid of him. I understand why you didn't, but it was a good move for Washington, man. Good move for your team, bro. Thought it feel good. It might as well call it the WBA World Basketball Association, dude. These players are skilled as hell, bro. Skilled as hell. Okay, and my son is looking like he has a potentiality to possibly, in basketball, he could possibly do something. I'm gonna have to be like, man, he can't be in the AAU playing all these games, bro. It's like, yeah, okay, you're playing with competition, but you're playing 6 or 7 games a weekend, and you're not even practicing. You might practice one time, or you might not even practice. A lot of times, these teams just come out and in warm-ups, they just do warm-ups, bro. Start doing a layup line, and then next thing you know, you win the game, bro. Like, nah, fundamentals, man. Fundamentals go a long way. Okay. Chris Jones, we drafted Alice Star with the second team. Yes, that was cool. He's a big boy. It's good, man. You got somebody in the paint. Hopefully he get in the weight room. Get himself a little bit more bulky. But that's good, man. The youth movement is perfect, man. You guys did a great job on that, Chris. Okay, Dr. Feel Good. Raider Production said Bronny at 55 to LA. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of people are laughing. I thought Bronny was getting drafted. I'm like, you guys are dumb. Now, Bronny wasn't going first round, bro. Okay, that's automatic. If he goes second round, if Bronny James gets drafted, man, by anybody in the second round, he's proved all you haters wrong. He can't play. He can't do this. It's just because of his dad. You guys are crazy as hell, dog. Ain't no team in the NBA gonna rummage up and destroy a draft pick in the second round for somebody who don't have no potential. Okay? If Bronny James gets drafted tomorrow, I'm gonna be on here cackling because all you guys swore on your life he was trash, but somebody's gonna draft him. It may not be the Lakers, might be somebody else. Okay? But the boy's getting drafted. Okay? Trust me. That's why nobody's seen him. They didn't even put him on camera. You think that Bron and them don't know somebody's picking them up? That's LeBron James, man. They know what's happening. They know exactly what's going to happen, or pretty much to script that they getting picked tomorrow. ESPN already let you know, expect it. Okay? Just telling you. All right? Bev said, congrats to all the young men that made the first round today. Hey, man, congrats to anybody that made it, man. That was my dream, bro. My dream was to be in one of the in NBA or NFL, bro. I mean, just to be in the league, just to be able to say I'm in the league. Okay, these kids made it, man. They made it. Hope they make the most of it. Okay, I really do. All right, Chris Jones. I think this class had the most European drafted in the draft class. Them kids over there balling, bro. And like your boy Alex Sars, he's been a pro since he was 14. I'm like, damn, dog. When I was 14, man, what the hell was I doing? I was still playing football, man. I had a little part-time job, had a little work permit. These dudes are playing professional basketball. Like I said, man, it's a different breed. Tedrick Webb, Knicks got a 6'9" shooting guard from France. He's only 18, man. What are they feeding those guys in France? Hey, dog, I love France, bro. I love France, man. Don't let things go my way. I'll be at the Olympics. We was talking about it. I love France. France, everything is perfect. What they eat over there is food that doesn't have preservatives in it like it does over here. You guys don't understand how much stuff the FDA allows to be in the food, bro. They allow all kinds of stuff to be in the food, all right? All kinds of preservatives, high fructose corn syrup, all these nitrates and all this other stuff to let the food stretch out. We've been eating crap our whole lives, bro. All right? When I first went to Europe and I went to Paris, France, wife took me there for my birthday. That was on the bucket list. I said, man, I want to go to France. Had my big birthday. She said, what do you want to do? I said, I want to go to Paris and London. We went. I went on my birthday, bro. Her birthday was the next day. When we went to eat in Paris, France, bro, the food tasted absolutely different than it does here. Okay. What did I have? I had steak frites. What steak frites? Steak and fries, bro. With hot, with a sauce on it. The French fries don't taste the same. They don't taste like they taste here, bro. They don't taste the same. The steak don't taste the same. The chicken don't taste the same. The vegetables don't taste the same because they don't have no preservatives. That means that the food has to go out, and in 2 or 3 days, it's thrown out because it's bad. You go to the grocery store, you put an orange, or you go to a week later, same orange is there. So they're eating better than us. Trust and believe that, bro. Okay. Ready Production drafted in Dalton Hicks. I hope we get Bronny at 55. Just be ready, bro. Bronny gonna be in the NBA. I'm gonna be laughing, dog. I'm gonna be straight laughing because all these people swear they know what they talking about. Okay, it's going down. All right. Just a saw. Shaq, what do you think about the Warriors going after Paul George? I don't think that it's more important than Clay. I think Paul George is a good player. Paul George is going to make the Hall of Fame. He probably won't make it his first year eligibility, but he'll make it. Okay, he's been a solid enough player to make it. Maybe his second or third year of eligibility, he'll make it. Unless he wins a chip. If he wins a chip, he'll be in. But come on, man, Clay is an all-time great, man. I think the Warriors need to concentrate on getting Clay. I do think Clay ain't going nowhere, but how bad would it look for you guys to sign Paul George and don't take care of Clay first? I don't think Paul George really helps you guys, to be honest. Paul George is an older player, and he's ball dominant. He's gonna want the ball. I mean, he shares the ball, but I just don't see it fitting, man. Just because he's got a name doesn't mean it's gonna work. Okay, I just don't see it. But if you guys get him, man, so be it. Rick Cervantes, man, Tulare in the house, man. Ting said the Heat will take it all. Shit, I don't know, man. What they're talking about, Jimmy Butler, who knows? Okay, all right. Like I said, man. So yeah, I mean, we'll find that out. Michael James says we need a center. I mean, just about everybody need a damn center, man. Hold on a second, man. Hold on. Fix that real quick. Okay, I think I fixed it. Okay, I think I got it right. Chris Jones Harris, man, the Wizards traded with the Blazers and the Knicks, and we got Bud Carrington for. Yeah, I saw that, bro. I saw that. That was crazy where they were drafting people and then getting rid of them in the same round. I was like, man, this is crazy, bro. Bronny didn't get chose yet. Okay, Bronny's gonna get picked tomorrow. I'm willing to say. Let's see here. I think we got it. Okay. Chris Jones Harris. Black Raider, man, salute to the nation and fam. 2 days in the College Raider Productions. No one drafted Bronny yet? Nah. Tedrick Webb, I'd like for the Wolves to snag Bronny in the second round. Coach Finch will bring him along great. The kid is going to go. That kid is getting drafted, man. All these guys were swearing on their life he ain't getting drafted. He ain't good enough. Okay, you'll find out tomorrow. And he's going to be a good player. He's not going to be a all-star, where I can't even say that, but he's going to be a contributor. I should say that's what I should say. He's going to play, man. Go find out. All right. Yeah, we're going to find out what the Warriors do. Yeah, Connect. I couldn't pronounce his name. Yeah, Connect. I think you're right. I couldn't pronounce his name. Yeah, man, we're going to find out, man, what Bronny's going to happen. Dr. Van Nostrand. Hey, Doc, y'all did a little something? Yeah, Connect was a scoring machine at Tennessee. Yeah, he was. Connect, like I said before, man, Connect was a first-team All-American. Not second team, not third team, first team, dog. And he went 17. Oh, yeah, we're grabbing him, dog. Okay. Stephon Castle, Raider Productions. Yeah, the cat could ball. That cat's a baller. Okay. It was good. It was, it kind of made me a little mad that, that I got to see Danny Hurley up there, Dan Hurley. And I think, damn, man, he would have been a good coach for us, man. But I don't blame him. I'm not going to go over there and flame my career to go over to the Lakers for 2 seasons, bruh. Nah, I'm gonna stay over here at UConn, man, and get my money long and going down. Nathan said the Spurs got fleeced. Nick for Cervantes, Nuggets got that guy, LeBron Holmes too. Yeah, yeah, good player. Like I said, man, you just gotta since you guys are gonna be giving us back a KCP, you might as well go ahead and make that pop. Yeah, Connect. I couldn't pronounce his name, but now I'm looking at it. Connect. Now that you look at it and you know how it's pronounced. Dr. Feel Good. Hit the like button. Let's go. Bronny James. Let's go. We're gonna see what's up. 411, what's good? Go Warriors, go Niners, go Jazz. Yeah, you yay area to the core. Yeah. King G said, hell nah, Bronny could stay undrafted. And he's undrafted tonight, but he won't be undrafted after this draft. Okay, it's going down. He's getting drafted regardless. I mean, the hate's not stopping nothing, bro. He's getting drafted. There's nothing you guys could do. You might as well just get on board with it. It's gonna happen. Okay. Unfortunately, he will be, but he ain't even that good. Don't matter, does it? Doesn't matter, bruh. Sometimes you don't got to be that good to get things done, bruh. Okay? Don't matter. I just know that you guys are going to be hella wrong, all y'all that was hating. Okay? All right. Bev said, I picked that Laker pick, needed him on the team. We're going to find out what's going down. Hector De La Rosa said, we need Queen James out. That ain't happening. You lose LeBron James, we lose LeBron James. The Lakers is a lottery team. I don't know where you're getting this from. Where you're going to rely on Anthony Street Clothes Davis to do something for us, bro? We're going to be out there with no Bron, no AD, just Austin Reeves and a bunch of cats you can't even say who they are, bro. Like you guys be definitely not understanding how this works. Okay, y'all want to blame him for everything, but without him, we ain't shit. Okay, we ain't shit without Bron, bro. Sorry, you can hate him all you want to. I want him to come right back. King G said he averaged 7 points a game in college. Yeah, he averaged 7 points a game in college when he only played half a season, and the other half of the season he was recovering from almost dying on a court. Like I said, man, a lot of you guys, man, you guys don't understand, man. That kid almost died, bro. All right, let's just keep it a buck. But like I said, man, go ahead. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, man. Red Production says he'll be a star. Give him 2 years. He wasn't injured with cardiac arrest. Come on, dude. This dude died and had to go and get medically cleared, and then when he came in, the season was halfway over, and he still averaged 7 points a game. I mean, damn, you almost die, have a damn cardiac arrest. You're 18 years old. It takes you 5 months for you to be cleared to get back on the court. You play a half a season and you average 7 points a game. I don't understand where y'all not getting this stuff from. I don't get it. That's a lot, bruh. That's a lot. What if he didn't get a cardiac arrest? I think he'd probably double his points. I'm willing to say that if he didn't almost pass away on the court at USC and somebody was there to revive him and get him there and he didn't have to go through his heart stuff, I'm willing to say that he can get 12 a game, 13 a game. Because if he got 7 and he almost died, what's that make you guys look like? Kind of makes y'all look real crazy. Talking about he ain't that good when he came back from almost dying 4 or 5 months later. His ass has averaged 7 points a game on a D1 Division I basketball team. I don't know, man. I don't know if you guys played. I played college basketball. That's not 7 points a game in the NCAA D1 after having a cardiac arrest is amazing. I don't understand it, man. Okay, I don't get it. I don't know where you guys are getting it from. Okay. But, it is what it is. Like, it is just a lot of hate. A lot of hate about this guy, but it ain't going to matter. Okay? Ain't going to matter when he gets drafted tomorrow. Okay? Raider Productions. Get him, Raider Productions. Dr. Van, Knicks are going all in. They ain't got no choice, bruh. I mean, if James Dolan just stays out the damn way, they can get something done. Okay? I'm going to hit my boy Philly Phil up. I'm going to hit him up, man. Bronx Phil. South Bronx Phil. My homie, I know he happy as hell, man. All my Knicks partners is happy as hell, man. They all have that same, how you saw Stephen A was tonight. They're all on that same vibe tonight until they play and Julius Randle gets hurt or something like that. So, okay. They have a small percentage of all the athletes that make an elite crew of professional sports. That's facts. Okay. Phil True Weather with the $2 dono. Wooden fundamentals and old school basics. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, fundamentals and went out the window. These kids just don't. I mean, My coach always said, man, free throws, they free, man. You should be taking a free point. Kids can't shoot free throws, bro. Can't shoot, man. They can go to the basket and dunk on you. They can get a rebound. They can get a putback. They can do all of that, but they don't got no post moves. If they're on the post, they don't got no post moves. They going out shooting perimeter shots as a 4 and a 5, and they like. Meanwhile, these Euro players are coming over here skilled as hell, bro. It's a reason why Luka is scored 73 points. It's a reason, bro. Think about it, man. Kobe scored 81. Okay. Kobe Bryant scored 81 points against the Toronto Raptors, and there was another game against the Dallas Mavericks that same season. Kobe scored 62 in 3 quarters. Okay, we all know Kobe was cold, bruh. But Luka scored more than scored 73 with no athleticism at all, bruh. You can't even slide a penny under that dude's legs, bruh, when he's jumping. Fundamentals, bruh. He knows positioning. He knows how to get people on his back, okay? Getting fouls. The dude knows how to get his shot off. I've never seen Luka's jumper get blocked. This dude, how tall is Luka? 6'8"? Dude can't jump out the gym. I've never seen his shot get blocked from the front. I've never seen it because Luka knows how to position. He knows how to get his shot off. He just knows what he's doing. His fundamentals are so tight. Can dribble, go either way. And he know, oh, force him right. You force him right or go left. Force him left. You force him left, he's going to go right. Okay, look, we're going to double him. I'll just step back and shoot a 3 in your mouth from the logo. It's all bad. It's a bad boy. Okay, thank you for the $2 dono, Philip. Okay. Clay Thompson might go to the Lakers or the Magic. Yeah, it's possible. But I would try to get him. Black Raider said, I don't want PG-13, just not a fan. I'd rather keep Clay. Come on, man. It's not a hard pick to do, but it's all a matter of what you guys are going to do. Okay. I just don't think Paul George is a good player, but I just don't think he fits you guys. I just don't think he does, bro. You know, he doesn't play as great defense as Clay. Clay's your best on-ball defender from the wing position. But we'll find out, dog. We're going to see. We're going to find out what happens. Okay, Clay's testing free agency like he's supposed to. Like he's supposed to, bro. That's what you're supposed to do. You don't sit around and let the, it's chess, not checkers, bro. I'm not going to sit there and just say, okay, whatever you guys want to give me. No, dog, I got to test the market. Same that Bron's doing. Same that these other guys are doing. You got to understand the game, bro. It's a game. The NFL, NBA knows it. NBA, NFL knows it. Okay? You got to test it. It's what free agency's for, bro. See what I'm worth. Okay? You might have a job that you like. You should still every once in a while get your feelers out there, dog. See what's popping. Go look at glassdoor.com. Glassdoor.com will tell you your occupation, and whatever your occupation is, it'll tell you what your fair market value is supposed to be. Okay, if you're a forklift driver and you put in forklift driver on there, or you look at companies, you're gonna find out, man. Oh man, this company, I do the same job. They're paying $3 more an hour. They're paying this more than that. They might be paying more than $6,000 a year to do the same job. So it behoove you to go and look and just see what your worth is. But if you like where you at, okay, then it's all good. But you definitely need to know your worth, bro. Okay. Bev says you're absolutely right. Food tastes different in other countries. I remember the Philippines, the food was fresh. And Italy was even worse as far as freshness. Italy was even better. Like, you gotta understand, man, we be eating crap, dog. I mean, we just so used to eating crap. The biggest lesson that I learned, here's the biggest lesson I learned, bro. Like I said, I've been to Europe several times and I need to go back. I love it out there. I love it out there. They don't have all these crazy ass rules, man, that we got here. You don't even understand that even though this is the greatest country in the world, we got a lot of rules that other countries don't have. A lot of rules, bro, that we're just used to doing because we're here. And if you're here, you don't go nowhere else. You don't think that it's a big deal. But when you go in Paris or you go to Italy, like I did, I was in Rome and Venice and all of that. Dude, the portions that they give you are small. They don't give you big old portions. Here we go. Oh man, they don't give you a lot of food, bruh. If their food ain't packed and rolling over the sides, we overeat, bruh. We overeat too much. Over there, dog, food, it fits your plate. It's not all, man, pile it up. No. Because when you food over here got preservatives, got all these additives and stuff that curb your appetite so you eat more. Over there, it's the bread, absolutely fresh, bro. One slice of bread is all you need, bro. Okay? I went over there, man. I ordered an Americano. It was the first time we went over there. I ordered an Americano, bro. It was this big. Now you would call that a shot, a coffee shot or whatever they got over at Starbucks. Nah, the drink, the entire Americano was this big. When I got it, I got that, and I got a pastry. I got this and a pastry. The pastry was like about this big. It wasn't all big ass pastry. I'm like, man, they ain't even, I'm American, bro. Let's get it, let's understand. Like, man, they ain't even giving me nothing. I was like, man, shoot, man, where's the venti? Where's the grande? Dude, when I drank that cup and eat, I was full. I was like, dang, man, that's all I needed. That's breakfast. Breakfast in France, breakfast in Italy is a little thing of coffee like this, espresso, whatever you want to get, and a pastry or something of that nature, and that's it. That's your breakfast. It ain't bacon and eggs and a stack of pancakes and hash browns, big ass pieces of egg and all that. That's why you're fat. Fat as hell because you overeat. Okay? Telling you. That food, I was full, bro. I'm like, wow. Because my appetite wasn't being suppressed. Y'all drink all that soda. Soda got high fructose corn syrup in it. It curbs your appetite. It curbs it to make you think. Well, actually, it feeds your appetite, I should say, for you to drink more. That's why you'll drink a whole 2-liter by yourself. I mean, I remember when I was a kid and I was playing basketball, man, I'd just buy me a whole 2-liter and I'd kill that 2-liter. Okay? But when you drink a Coke that has natural sugar in it, that has cane sugar in it, that's all you need. So that's what it is. Okay, you right, babe. Okay. Radio Production said I want Zach Edey at 17. Zach Edey's a good player, but I like the connect dude. Okay. I like the connect dude, connect off the chain, bro. I'm very happy with that. He's gonna fit our team very well. Okay. Luke Williams, what's going on, Big Luke? Derek Galloway, I would not be surprised if Bronny doesn't go to the Lakers. I wouldn't be surprised either, but Bronny's getting drafted. Okay. If he does, it's bogus. I'm not worried about it, dog. I mean, I just see a bunch of people getting too emotional over somebody's son. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why everybody getting all emotional over it, dog. I don't get it. It doesn't make no sense to me. I got a son too, bro. If I could put my son in a position to succeed, I don't care who mad. I don't care who pissed. Okay? My son is getting whatever his father can give him. But I just see a lot of stuff. I can say a lot about it, but I ain't going to get into it tonight. Okay? I'm sitting here watching Tom Cruise plan something over here. He's getting ready to break in somewhere. Okay? So I'm chilling. Tedrick Webb. Dr. Van offering Brown a 3-year max at his age is wild to me. Not to me, it ain't. Not to me, it ain't, dog. Did you see the workout that he did today? Did you see that was the workout that him and Bronny and Bryce did today? That they did in New York when they worked out together? Bron still got it. I don't understand. It's another thing I don't get. Why should because Bev, me and your boy Ant Cuts had a big ass blowout over this. Okay. We were yelling and cussing at each other. I was screaming at him. He was screaming at me. We just had him on the speakerphone. After that, we were laughing and stuff. But, I was cussing him out, calling him everything in the book. He was calling me everything in the book. What I don't understand, because the thing that's triggered me is that he said, man, he just need to retire. I said, for what? Man, because, man, he just need to let somebody else do something. I said, you a fool, bruh. You a fool. All you guys that say that Bron should retire, y'all crazy as hell. Y'all just don't understand, bruh. If I'm 39 years old, bruh, why do I need to retire? Because y'all tired of me. If somebody's still willing to break me off for 3 more years, bruh, and pay me 150 million to do what I've been doing my whole life, and I could still get out there and make it happen. Last year, I still averaged over 20. I'm still shooting over 50% from the field. I had the best career wise as far as my statistics. Man, I'm not retiring because y'all tired of seeing me. Turn the channel, homie. Turn the channel, dog. You ain't got to watch. Nobody asked you to watch me play. I'm going to collect every cent I can. I'm not even 40 yet. Yeah, I'm going to play. Tom Brady played till he was 45 years old. Remember? Oh, Brady should just retire. Brady's like, man, I'm going to go over here to Tampa and go down there and get me something else. That's what I'm saying, dog. It's like, don't listen to nobody, man. You do what you want to do. As a man, it's your responsibility to live your life the way you want to. And I don't hate on nobody that's doing what they want to do, because I do what I want to do. I do what I want to do. That's why I don't hate on people that does what they want to do. Whatever you want to do, dog, salute. Okay? That's what you want to do. I don't get emotional about it. Y'all get emotional about people you don't know making decisions that you can't control. Let that man live. Let that man get all the money he want to. He want to get 150 million more. Salute to that man. He want to help his son get in the NBA. Salute to that man. That's what I say, man. I don't got a problem with it. I don't got no problem seeing other people get theirs because I'm getting mine. That's just how I've always been, bro. It's always been. I don't get it. I don't understand that. Dr. Van said, we Yanks been playing like shit except for Judge. It's the pitching. The pitching's horrible, bro. Do you know that I stopped watching it? I was watching it, man, with the Mets, man. They're just like, dude, we got the bases loaded 2 or 3 times, man, and we got no outs, and then next thing you know, it's a 4-3-2 double play, and then a pop up, and we're out. But Aaron Judge is like, man, don't pitch it where I can hit it at. But Soto's playing okay, but the pitching is bad. I mean, Jared Cole was. Dude, he won the Cy Young last year, and he gave up 4 home runs. I'm just sitting here watching the ball go over the fence, bro. I'm just like, man, I don't know how long we're going to be in first, but we need to figure something out. I think we need to get some more bats or something. Maybe go ahead and get Vlad Guerrero Jr., see what we're doing. Okay, we getting straight smacked. Okay, Tedrick Webb said chin's got swacked. They need to make some moves. We already know what it is. Raider trade was going on. Big dog, big pimping out there in Vegas was going on. Okay. Been listening to some Father Dom lately. Dope MC, you like him? Haven't really been listening to anything else other than Kendrick. Every time I hear something playing, car pull up, doom doom doo doo. They ain't like us, doom doom doo doo. I mean, that's all I hear, dog. And if you notice, when we drafted old boy Connect, what was they playing? They was playing Not Like Us, bruh. That's all I hear. I don't hear nothing else. I'm in La 2.0, bro. I don't hear nothing else out here, bro. I just hear that song, bro. That's all I hear, dog. Everywhere I go, I hear that. Everywhere. Okay. So I'm sure that this artist you're talking about is very good, but hey, man, until this Kendrick thing dies down, dog, we already got our playlist. We got our set list already, dog. Okay. Bev says, I hear what you're saying, bro, about Bron. Let the King James do what he do. Hey, man, when you in that position, you got to take advantage of that position, bro. You got to do, your job is to take advantage of that. This dude, this is what's so funny to me. LeBron James will be 40 years old right after Christmas. He'll be 40 this year. This dude has been pissing you guys off since he was 18 years old. This cat has been pissing you guys off since he was a teenager, bro. Last 2 years of his teenage life, he was pissing you off. He pissed you guys off all his 20s. He pissed you guys off all his 30s, and now he's about to hit 40. When are y'all gonna stop? I mean, when are you guys going to get the message that all this hating has not done you any good? You guys are out here looking crazy. This dude has been pissing you off and overachieving your expectations for 22 consecutive years. Because I remember he'll never win a championship. Then he wins one. He'll never win again. Then he wins one. Then he loses a bunch. Then you guys laugh. Then he wins again. Then he loses. You guys laugh. Then he wins again. Like, dude, you guys have been looking crazy out here, man. You guys need to leave that man alone, man. He has already overachieved with y'all already, bro. You just have to keep moving the goalposts. Keep moving it back. He just keeps walking on it. Y'all keep moving it back. Like I said, man, it's just too much work. Too much work, bro. Okay. And him getting his son in the NBA, as much as you say he's trash, that's worthy of a championship too. Because there's another LeBron James. When I'm retired, there'll still be a LeBron James in the NBA. Imagine that. Imagine that. After he retires, there'll still be a LeBron James in the NBA. There'll still be one, bruh. That's crazy as hell. We finally getting rid of LeBron. No, you're not. There's another one over there. His name's LeBron James too. Like I said, man, you can't make this up, bruh. Y'all just need to know when it's time to quit, man. Just need to know. Derek Galloway, respect to Brian. I'm just saying that Brian goes to LA, get sure the draft was rigged. Drafts always had its issues, bro. I mean, it's nothing new under the sun, man, if you've been around long enough. Okay. We can go back to when Patrick Ewing got drafted. Okay. When Patrick Ewing got drafted in 85, that shouldn't have happened. Okay. That shouldn't have happened. Because the Knicks, when it came to those balls that were in there, the Knicks had the lowest percentage. They had the worst percentage out of everybody. But they got Patrick Ewing, though, didn't they? Okay. When the Spurs got Tim Duncan, they didn't have that great of a chance, but they got him, didn't they? Victor Wembanyama, he goes to the Spurs. That wasn't the most. Atlanta was the one that was supposed to get him, but they told Atlanta, just we'll get you next year. So let's not act like people don't control the outcome, because they do. Okay, but let's not act like a second round draft pick is a real big deal, man. It's a second round draft pick. Okay. Time said I would help my son too if I could. Man, I ain't got time to be worried about y'all being mad, bruh. Y'all mad at everything. Okay. You guys are mad when you go through the drive-through and they tell you, man, they're out of quarter pounders with cheeses, and you're just gonna have to get something else, man. I had my mouth all ready for a quarter pounder with cheese, man. I guess I'll get a fillet of fish. Y'all mad at everything. I mean, it's one thing to be mad about things that's in your life, but when you're mad about other people's lives, I'm just not on the same page as that, bro. I'm just not. And I spend my time arguing with my boys, because let's not act like my boys hate who they hate, or they don't like who they like. When they know I like them, they want to call me up talking crazy. Okay, like when they want to come call, and I say, you know what to say to me, bro. Don't come over here talking about somebody that you don't even know. Let that man get his money. Okay, don't even come over here talking to me about all that. And you do, you're gonna get cussed out, and that's what happens. Okay, Robbie Bride said my team sucks. What team is that? Ben Montoya talking to Derek. Business is business. These teams have scouts and people who are important, clicking those athletes come and work out. I agree. Tedrick Webb said your thoughts on your Vikings. I told you, I pretty much gave you synopsis of what I thought at this point. Okay, but we have to wait. We're gonna have to wait till we hear some more out of camp. Haven't heard that much. Dr. Van said, what happened to him wanting to pay with Bronny and taking the minimum? 150 million for 3 years. That's what happened. And you know what's funny, man? When I was watching it today and I saw Stephen A. Smith running his mouth talking about, I mean, Stephen A. has become what they call a chatty patty now, bro. He just talks about people's families. We don't know nothing about his life at all. I mean, it's one thing, man, if you're transparent. Like me, when I get on here, man, you know, if you're a subscriber over here, or you're a viewer over here, or a member, know I'm married and I have a son. Like, I'm transparent. Like, it's not like, I'm running around here and you don't know nothing about me and I'm on here talking about everybody else's life, talking about everything that everybody else going on, and you don't know a thing about me. Man, we don't know nothing about Steve. What's Stephen A's girl's name? I'll wait. You don't know. Have you ever seen her? What nationality is she? Does Stephen A have any kids? What's his kid's name? Like I said, man, that dude has flim flammed all y'all. That man, he can talk about everybody else's life, but you don't know nothing about him, dog. You don't know nothing about Stephen A, bro. You know what he wants you to know, but you don't know if he's married. You don't know if he's got a baby mama. You don't know what her name is. You don't know what his kids is. What's the sex of his kids? You don't know if he has a boy or girl. You don't know shit about Steve. And that's the way he likes it. But he always has somebody's wife name in his mouth, somebody's kid's name in his mouth. He's always flabbergasted, running his lips. He never talks about himself. That right there is the thing that I always pay attention to, man. You're asking me questions and you ain't giving up no info. Let's look at his partner, Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp got a wife. Y'all know Shannon Sharp ain't married. Shannon Sharp makes it clear he's out here in these streets. Shannon Sharp makes it clear he's brought up his kids before. You know he has kids. You know he's not married. You know he's single. Okay? Steve, you don't know nothing about Steve, dog. That's the way Steve wants it. But he got LeBron James in his mouth. He got his son's name in his mouth. I'm just like, man, like I said before, dude, like, you guys don't think like I do. It's not on the same. But as far as your question, Dr. Van, 150 million changes that. I can play with my son whenever I want. Why would I take the minimum right now when somebody's going to offer me 3 years, 150, when I could wait till after I get the 3 years, 150, my son is still going to be in the NBA. And then after that deal expires, I'll be 43, 44 years old. And then I can just say, hey, I'm going to come over here for the league minimum. Why do I want to do it now? I'm 39, bruh. I'm not even 40 years old. What are you talking about? Michael Jordan played till he was 42. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played till he was 43. Okay? Robert Parrish played till he was 44. What are you guys talking about? None of these dudes were as good as LeBron at his age right now. We all know Mike is the GOAT, but Mike wasn't better than LeBron at 39. Nobody is better than LeBron James at his age. So why am I going to just do what you guys want me to do, take the league minimum and just walk away for 150? Why? Why do that? Like, you guys wouldn't do it. Going on Daniel Berry Sports in the house. Jeremy Hess, just know Kobe's the GOAT. Go to what? What's the go to? I hope you don't say basketball. I hope you ain't saying that. Okay. He's the go to something, but he ain't the go to basketball. If you're talking about basketball, he's not the go to that, but he's a go to a lot of things, but he's not the go to that. Okay. Tedrick Webb, the hate for Bronny's crazy. It's not the young guys hating him, it's grown ass adults. Oh man, the young kids love him, dog. It's always a disgruntled ass dude. I'm telling you, man. Tedrick, you got disgruntled people, disgruntled old ass guys in your neighborhood, just like I did. Every neighborhood has disgruntled old dudes. Okay. That's just what it is, man. Life gave them lemons and didn't give them no sugar to make no lemonade out of, and that's what they had to deal with. So they just bitter, bro. And they're getting younger. The bitterness is getting younger and younger and younger and younger and younger. But I understand it. I get it. When you've taken so many of these long letters right here, this one right here, you've taken so many L's in your life. Okay. You went left when you should have went right. You went up when you should have went down. Okay. And you just make the wrong decision and your life turns into a heaping pile of dog shit. You mad at the world. You mad at everybody. But everybody don't live like that. Some people learn from their mistakes and got it out the mud, had to rebuild, rekindle, had to refix and refinance and had to do all of that stuff to get themselves back. And now they're living their lives, and we understand. But like I said, these bitter men, if you look at these bitter ass people's lives, bruh, who always got something to say, if you were able to turn on your camera phone and see their life, you'd be like, damn. You wouldn't even care that they're hating on you at that point. You'd be like, damn, I didn't know. I didn't know, man, that you had cardboard box taping up the window. Like, I didn't know you were living like that, dog. But on the internet, everybody can live their best life on the internet. Everyone can act like they got it cracking. Okay. So, like I said, man, I don't hate on nobody, dog. I really don't. Only people I hate on is people who did something to me. Trust me, you did something to me. Yeah, I'm gonna hate. I'm gonna hate. I'm gonna try to destroy. I'm gonna definitely get even with you. And if you on the side of the road, unless you're there with your kids, I ain't stopping. Maybe your wife, maybe. I better see some kids, then I stop. But if I see you, I'm honking. So you know it's me. Okay. But I don't hate on people that I don't know, dog. I mean, whatever they do is their business. Okay, this is what it is. Canterbury Sports. Okay. Time talking about the good music. That's that good music, big dog. George Gervin, Bernard King, yeah, man. Rob McBride in the house. You remember those drafts? Great point. Yeah, dog, man. Come on, man. Man, this has been going on. Look at it like this. A lot of conspiracy theorists, man. Conspiracy theorists, especially in football. Especially in football. If you could control, just think about it, dog. Just think about it. If you had the power to control, let's just use the NFL, to control the biggest team league in the world that makes $10 billion a year, you wouldn't control it? You wouldn't control it, bro? You would just let everybody just whatever happens, happens, bro. However it turns out. And you can do it and have the fans still believe that everything is the way it is or way it ain't or whatever. Man, you crazy as hell, bro. You crazy as hell. Definitely gonna find a way to make things be the way they need to be because I can do that. The NFL is 104 years old, bro. They've been in existence since 1920. How in the hell have they lasted 104 years? How do they do that? By just letting whoever wins, wins. By just letting whatever happens, happens. And whoever does what, I'm just going to throw my hands up. Nah, dog. A good movie has a script. A good movie has good actors in it. Good movie has good cinematography in it. A good movie has a good director. A good movie has a good editor. A good movie has good marketing. And a good movie has a budget to put it all over everywhere so your ass will run to the damn theater to go watch it. It's a business, man. I don't know where you guys are getting this crazy stuff from, bruh. I don't know why you guys, I don't know what it is about y'all, man. You guys really think that everything is on the up and up. Your election that's getting ready to happen this year isn't on the up and up. You guys are talking about football and basketball and baseball when your election's not going to be 100% on point. I don't know what to tell you guys, man. I don't know where you guys think you're living at. This is the United States of America, bro. There's too much on the line to just let luck control it. There's too much on the line. Okay? You look at football and you look at the teams who haven't won a championship. I'm just going to bring football because football is easier to understand than basketball. Football is more known by the average casual fan. Think about that. I'm just going to name teams. I'm just going to name teams off the top of my head who I know have not won a Super Bowl. And you tell me what they got in common when I start naming them. Okay? Atlanta Falcons. Tennessee Titans. Cleveland Browns. Okay? San Diego Chargers. Right? Arizona Cardinals. Jacksonville Jaguars, Carolina Panthers, Buffalo Bills. Okay. Should I keep going? All right. Who else can I name? It's going through my head right now. What AFC West teams? Pretty much all the AFC West teams have won except the Cardinals. All right. All the NFC West teams, pretty much all of them won except one. So let's just use the AFC West and the NFC West. Okay. There's 4 teams in the AFC West. There's 4 teams in the NFC West. Out of the 4 teams in the AFC West, 3 have won, 1 hasn't won. In the NFC West, 3 teams have won, 1 hasn't won. Is that a coinkydink? Is it a coincidence that on the West, in both conferences, out of the 8 teams that are there, only 6 have won and 2 of them haven't? What do they have in common? What 2 teams are they? Well, they're the San Diego Chargers. Now they're the Los Angeles Chargers, who are the roommates, and you have the Arizona Cardinals. What do they all have in common? They're small market teams, bro. They're small market teams. The Vikings, small markets. Who has the most Super Bowl wins? The big market teams. The teams that have big markets, they have big fan bases. Why? Because of the revenue, bruh. We're not going to give a team that has a small ass market a Super Bowl victory just because. Now, if they get there and they do enough where it's like, well, we're not going to do too much more. But what happened when the Falcons got in the Super Bowl with Tom Brady and they were up 28-3 at the half? You tell me, bruh. 28-3 in the half. They're at home, Atlanta. You had Bow Wow and all T.I. and all of them running around at halftime, dog. You're at home in your own stadium. You're up 25. You only have to pay 30 minutes left. And what happened? You're trying to tell me, as goatish as Tom Brady is, Tom Brady ran off 25 consecutive points with nothing happening on the other side, overcame a 25-point deficit in a Super Bowl in 30 minutes? See how when I start talking, it makes sense. So when you guys start talking about all this other stuff, that's what it is. Okay, sorry. Okay, Ray Love in the house. Okay. Cade, your thoughts on the Celtics pick? Celtics pick was solid. Celtics just have to maintain. The biggest problem with the Celtics is free agency and re-signing players. That's it. They're good right now, dog. Everybody's happy. What's going to happen when contracts start coming up? They do got Jason Tatum locked down. They got Jaylen Brown locked down. It's just a matter of them understanding some things. I think Al Horford's only going to play a couple more years. He might play only 1 or 2 more years now that he got his ring. He's been 17 years. I don't know if he's going to play 20. You got to start doing. So I think you guys did great. I think the Celtics did great. Okay. Ray Love. Stay spitting game and spitting facts. Dog, I mean, no matter how old you are, you should be smart for your age. You should be smart for your age, bro. Okay. You don't want to walk around being a dumbass 28-year-old. Like, you should know something. So, here I'm trying to make sure that I tell you guys what I know. I try to let you guys know. Tom Cruise is always running, dog. You guys notice, man, Tom Cruise runs in every movie, man. Like right now, he's running in a suit. He's running in a suit in Dubai, man. He's always running. I mean, long-ass distances, too, man. Tom Cruise be in shape. Cedric Webb. Okay, run them likes up, man. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're low-key Stephen A's girlfriend could be Molly. You guys keep saying that, bro. Look, dog. I'm going to use his term. I'm not here to cast any aspersions on anybody. I mean, but do you think Stephen A's going to let that come out, bruh. I mean, come on, bruh. I got to give Steve credit. Steve really got you guys really all off your square, bruh. Stephen A. Ain't no way on God's green earth he's gonna let you know that. You don't even know nothing about that man. You don't know nothing about his personal life at all. That man's been on First Take 15 years, bruh. Name somebody that he dated publicly. I'll wait. I'll wait. What's taking you guys so long? Name one of Stephen A's girlfriends or somebody you know he was out with. You ever seen Stephen A. Smith and TMZ at a restaurant with a female? What am I saying? I'm saying Steve keeps his stuff close to the vest. Am I saying he's doing something strange for some change? No. I know Steve is out there doing his thug thizzle, but you don't know it. You have no idea. You know nothing about that man's personal life. But he spends his time talking about everybody else's. Okay? And anybody else that would dare to ask those questions, he's got enough power to get rid of your ass. But you don't know nothing about Steve, man. If Steve was doing something with Molly, you never know it. Because Steve gonna make sure you don't. Trust and believe. She was going through some Dungeons and Dragons to get to his room trust me, it wasn't no just come over. Ding dong. Hey, what's up, girl? Yeah, I stopped by to go see what's going on. I got some things, got some Chinese foods. You want to have some? You guys don't know Stephen A. Smith at all, bro. You don't know that man, dog. Steve could have knocked down everything moving up in ESPN, dog. All that stuff is straight ironclad. He's not doing nothing with nobody without that stuff being locked down. You're crazy, bruh. Do you know that he's up to sign his new contract? He's gonna his deal expires this year. You guys know that? You know his contract expires this year, and right now he's getting 12. As much as he's on ESPN, bruh, that dude works his ass off. There's not anybody that works harder than Stephen A. Smith to make 12 million a year on TV. That dude is on everything, man. How does he have a life? How does he have a wife? How does he have a girl? He's on with Scott Van Pelt at night. His ass is at every game. He's flying here, he's flying there. He's doing First Take. He's doing his own little show. He don't got no time to be married and all of that. But his deal's getting ready to expire, dog. And guess what? ESPN's talking about paying him $18 million per. Talking about giving him a $6 million a year raise. You think he's gonna mess that up over Molly Corum, dog? You'd mess it up, though. You would mess it up as an intern. You wouldn't even have a payroll check at ESPN, and Molly threw them draws at you. You'd be willing to risk it all, bruh, for 15 minutes, if you could last that long. But you'd be so excited. Blow your entire career. Steve ain't stupid, man. Okay? Y'all keep bringing up this Molly situation like you're ever gonna find that out. Okay? All right. Let's just bringing it up, man. You know I'm saying the truth. You don't know nothing about that dude. I mean, how does a guy be on TV 15 years? You don't know nothing about him, dog. How's that happen? Go to Google. Do yourself a favor. When you get off of me, Shaq, do a Google and see and put Stephen A. girlfriend in. See if a name come up. You'll have to dig to find something. He done washed that internet down, dog. Steve done washed the internet down on you. Salute to Stephen A. Smith, bruh, for keeping his shit crispy. Salute to Steve, dog. You don't know nothing about that man. Y'all always got that man name like y'all know him. Y'all don't know that guy at all, man. You have no idea. And even if he did, you don't have no proof. He's not messing up his money. If he did that, he swore her to secrecy, not to something. Ain't no way, bruh. Lock him with a membership. Okay. Time said, name your source. Correct. Like I said, man. Stephen A just got called out, man. Just got called out talking about name your source, man. A lot of people mad at Steve, man. You guys don't understand, man. People in the NBA don't like Steve, man. A lot of them don't. A lot of these players don't like Steve, dog. Because of that same reason. They get out there and say crazy stuff, and then you can't find nothing on him. That whole Kyrie Irving thing, he's trying to soften that all up. Okay? Trying to soften that all up. But you guys don't remember when during the pandemic when he was going at Kyrie and telling Kyrie he doesn't need to be in the league and all that. Kenny Smith from inside the NBA said he had to call Steve. They're not on the same network. TNT and ESPN ain't the same. But he had to get Steve on the phone and say, hey, man, why are you going so hard at Kyrie, bruh? And he's like, well, man, blah, 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 blah. And you know what he said? This is Kenny Smith saying that. You can Google it and find out. Kenny Smith said it's right on tape. Salute to Kenny Smith because he's going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. You don't know that man. He said he had to tell him, dude, we're from the same place. Stephen A's from Queens. Kenny Smith's from Queens. And Kyrie Irving's peoples are from Queens. They're all from the same borough. So he had to tell Stephen A, man, his mentors, Kyrie's mentors were my mentors, and my mentors were your mentors. We all had the same mentors, the same coaches, the same community, the same church members, the same preachers, the same people in the community that have clout. We all, and you're making those people look bad. This is what Kenny Smith had to tell Stephen A on the phone, bro. That by you going hard at Kyrie the way you're going at him, you're making the community that we come from look bad. And Stephen A had to agree. I mean, like I said, bro, I don't know them cats. I never met Steve. I never met Kyrie, and I never met Kenny Smith, but I know because I pay attention, bro. So that's why he hasn't gone hard on Kyrie since then, and now he's trying to be cool with him. But Kyrie ain't really trying to be cool with Steve because he said a lot of foul stuff. Like I said before, man, you guys don't know that man. All right, and that's cool that you don't. But I don't expect nothing. If anybody, I don't know nothing about you, and you talking about somebody, I don't know nothing about you, dog. I don't know nothing. I don't know where you live. I don't know where you work. I don't know where you from. I don't know who you hang with. Who's Stephen A's friends? Who's his boys that he grew up with? I know I can name LeBron James's friends. I know I can name Randy Mims. I know I can name Maverick Carter. Okay. I know I can name Rich Paul. I can name 3 of his boys. Name 1 of Stephen A's boys. I'll wait because he's always said, yeah, me and my boys, me and my boys. Who's his boys? Can you name them? Nope. LB Raider said Patriots winning the Super Bowl after 9/11. Come on, dog. We can go back when Charles Woodson had that damn fumble and they changed it to talking about a tuck rule that you never heard of. What was more important, the Raiders to win the Super Bowl or a team named the Patriots to win the Super Bowl in 2001? Like I said, man, you guys, I don't know why you guys ain't understanding. It's right in your face. It's been in your face. Now, here's the thing. When it goes the way you want it to go, you don't care. See, conspiracy theorists only are mad when it doesn't go their way. When it goes their way, they don't have a problem with it. They don't have a problem with it. Okay? When 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 um when the Giants beat the 17-0 New England Patriots, when Eli Manning closed his eyes and threw that ball up in the air and Manningham caught that damn pass on his helmet, and Plaxico, I saw myself in the leg burst, got that touchdown and they lost. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was happy as hell that they lost. So I didn't care. But it's still, there was a reason. Something happened somewhere. Something happened somewhere where somebody was like, all right, well, we're going to go ahead. You're going to lose this one. Happens in boxing all the time. Happens in the UFC all the time. Happens in wrestling all the time. I don't get it. I don't understand. Michelle Hart, what's going on? Okay. Yeah. Don't know sports because I find them to be a complete waste of money, but we need to put money towards things that matter. Well, Michelle, things matter to different people. No disrespect. But everybody's entitled to put money where they want to put their money at. Like, everyone's entitled to do that. I mean, entertainment's entertainment. I mean, the only thing that's different between a movie and sports is live. A movie is pre-recorded. It's entertainment. So when everybody, here's what I always say, oh, you guys talk about sports and sports isn't important. There's more important things. Okay, I agree. But here's what I say. You give up your television. You give up your cell phone. You give up the internet. And I'll give up sports. Where all you do is just concentrate on the things that are important. When y'all do that, then you come back and holler at me. But you want me to give up, or us not to pay attention to sports, while you got every channel known to man. You got Hulu, you got Amazon Prime, you got Netflix, you got basic cable, you got premiere channels, you're watching TV, you're going to the movies. How are you going to tell me I can't spend 3 hours of my day watching a football game? Like, it's the same thing. But the difference is you don't have no affinity for it, so you think it's nothing. But you give up what you think is important, then you come back and holler at us. But that's not going to happen, is it? You stop going to the drive-thru. You just sit home and cook all your food. You don't go to a restaurant. You don't go out to get a drink. You don't go out to go to a concert. You don't go to the club. You don't go to a bar. You don't even go to the gym. You work out at home doing push-ups and sit-ups in your living room. You give up all the stuff you like to do, then come back and holler at us about what we like to do. That's it. Okay. And in regards to responding to my viewers who are here all the time, understand that they'll be read, and I might read yours and might not because you're new. But good to have you here. Ray Love said Bengals haven't. Detroit Lions. Markets. Think about it. Think about it, bro. Who can I say right now, out of all those teams, out of all the teams who haven't won a Super Bowl, who's like a team that would make sense for them to win a Super Bowl if it wasn't authentic? Because I'm not going to say everything is that way. I'm just saying there's been times that I feel that there's been some things that shouldn't have turned out the way they did. Out of all the teams in the National Football League that I can think of off the top of my head who have not won a Super Bowl, they all have the same thing in common. They all have small markets. They're all in small markets. Okay? I think the Detroit Lions would probably be the best team. Why? Because Detroit has all that auto money and stuff down there. They can get that whole community picked back up. They can get, if Detroit wins a Super Bowl, if they were to win a Super Bowl, that would set a light to everything in that community over there. Because right now Detroit is blight as hell, bro. There's nobody in Detroit. Okay, that would pick them back up. All right, they're probably the team that I would say Yeah, it makes sense for the NFL to probably give them some love because it would help the economy. It would help, a whole bunch of things. You win a Super Bowl, you win a championship, you know, the revenue and the community is going to definitely make money. Look at what happened to Cleveland. Perfect example. When this is why LeBron that coming back to Cleveland that winning that world championship is worth at least a couple because him coming back from a 3-1, never been done before, hasn't been done since, and winning one for Cleveland, a team who had not won a championship in over 50 years. That city, Indians ain't won. The Browns never won a Super Bowl, and Braun does that. What happened to that whole area downtown? People start investing in it. That whole area down there where Quicken Loans Arena is off the hook. So if Detroit wins one, that makes sense. Okay, because then you're going to boost the economy up. It helps the economy, cars, and get stocks and all of that. It's big money. It's billions and trillions of dollars at that point. The NFL can control economic situations. So why not do that? That's why when people keep talking about the Raiders this and the Raiders that, and we ain't won this long in 40 years, we ain't done. Man, we about to win a Super Bowl, bro. The Raiders is gonna get theirs. I just don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. Why? Because we're in a market that benefits. It's gonna happen. I've been saying it. When we was in Oakland, it wasn't gonna happen again. Because when we won in Oakland, it didn't matter back then. Now, man, they couldn't let us stay in Oakland and win us a championship, bro. The man, small market. Oakland's small market. Yeah, it's the Bay Area, but who runs the Bay Area when it comes to the football in the Bay Area? The 49ers. The 49ers have more market share and exclusive rights in the Bay Area than the Raiders because the Raiders left in 1982 and came down here to LA and they abandoned the area rights. So the 49ers control all of the Bay Area. The East Bay is this big. They didn't even go down to San Jose. They couldn't go down to San Jose and go up to 101 and hit all those areas. That's 49er territory, bro. Silicon Valley, all the way up to Frisco. On this side of the bay, on the left side of the bay, is all 49ers, bro. Goes all the way up into Napa. That's all 49ers. The Raiders, when they were there, bro, their territory didn't even hit Sac. It was from like Fremont, all like going up to maybe Fairfield. That's it. And you guys don't know what cities I'm talking about. That means you ain't from where I'm from. But now the Raiders are in Nevada. And there's only one NFL team in Nevada. And that team controls the destiny of all the gambling, all of the FanDuel, all of the money that's coming in from legal gambling situations, bro. We're getting ours. It's going to happen, dog. And when it does, I'll have this one because these three are full. Texans, Houston. Okay. Houston's not a small market, but are they bigger than the Cowboys? Cowboys ain't won in 25 years. I'm just saying. Okay. Thank you, big dog, man. Relic, man, with the 187, man. I don't know you, man, but lunch is on me tomorrow. Appreciate you, dog. Trust me, $10 can get me something. Thank you, big dog. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Show hard. If you want people to relate to politics and morals, comparing to American sports is not the way to go. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, Michelle. American sports have been around over 100 years. I mean, Major League Baseball is 100 and when did they come into existence? I think Major League Baseball came in like 1890 or something like that, if I ain't mistaken. Professional baseball's been in existence for 130 years. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, something with sports, something's triggering you with the sports situation. I don't know what it is. Okay. Yeah, thank you, man. That dono was real cool. Old man clutch. They stopped running the ball, blocking for Ryan on purpose. Like I said, bruh, how does okay, let me tell you about this old man clutch real quick. And salute to Michelle. I like the fact you're on here. Please sub the channel. We need your kind of energy. Let me just say this real quick, old man clutch. That Super Bowl, it was before my son was born. We went to my church I was going to at the time. There was a guy who a big member at the church who invited us all to his house to watch the Super Bowl. Me and my wife, we went to the house and they, everybody's over there. It's funny when you see church folks and the church folks is not at church. You think we were over there and we were drinking apple cider and we was them people, them church folks was faded over there, dog. They was faded. They was getting loose in there. I was just looking at my wife laughing because she was like, "Oh my God, I never seen her act like this." I said, "Yeah, she on that oil." They were in there. So I was sitting on the couch, man. You know me. I know sports backwards and forwards. A lot of these people in there. There was a guy's house. He was a 49er fan, so he's always riding me about the Raiders. "You're Raiders, man. You guys suck." And I'm like, "Man, I ain't worried about what you're talking about, man." You know what I'm saying? I know more about the 49ers than you do. And then I had to tell him, and then he respected me because all my family's 49er fans. So like, man, everything I knew the Niners ups and downs, backwards and forwards. And he was like, "Man, you know a lot, man. I've never met a fan like you." I said, "Well, I'm from the Bay Area, first and foremost. You out here. I mean, you probably ain't even never been to the new stadium. You probably never been to Levi." "Well, I haven't made it there yet." I said, "Man, you ain't no fan, dog." I was just clowning him. But anyway, get back to my point, old man clutch. I was sitting next to my pastor. My pastor at the time, he didn't really know football that much. He knew football, but he didn't know like I knew. So I'm sitting there on the couch, man. And they're all Tom Brady. So I'm just sitting there like not saying much. They were like, "What do you think? What do you think?" And you know sports. And I was like, "Brady coming." I said that right at half. "Oh, you losing by 25." They were all upset. I said, "Brady's coming." So, "Oh man, it's 25 points." I said that there's no way that Brady's gonna score 3 points in a Super Bowl. He's coming. Man, that opening kickoff happened, man, and Brady scored a touchdown on that first drive. And they were like, "Hey, okay, we're doing something." I said, he's coming again, dog. Every time Falcons got the ball, they couldn't get nothing going, bruh. Matt Ryan was playing lights out. Couldn't get nothing going. Couldn't get nothing going, dog. Okay, Julio Jones, none of them cats. Nothing going, bruh. They get the ball again, go down. Now it's 14. Like, "Do you think that I said, "Just get ready. Brady's going to win this game." Long story short, fourth quarter, Brady got ahead, scored that touchdown again. They were just like, "Man, you were a genius." And in my head, I was like, "Yeah, I am a genius." But in my head, I'm like, "Man, come on. You think they're going to let Tom Brady lose like that, though?" The stupid part about it is that Kyle Shanahan, the offensive coordinator, who's now the coach of the 49ers, his ass didn't even change anything. He just kept running the same BS plays, same thing, lost it. Blew a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl. Then 2020 blew a 10-point lead in the Super Bowl in the fourth quarter against Kansas City. And then a few months ago, because let's not act like the Super Bowl wasn't in February, because it was, he blew another 10-point lead in the fourth quarter. Same guy. 3 Super Bowl losses. I wonder why. Champagne Dame in the house. Relic, let's go. Hey, Relic, I appreciate you, dog. I need that, man. Thank you, man. I'm definitely gonna get me something with it. Maybe we'll get me some tacos or something. Okay, Tedrick Webb said if the Vikings ever win a Super Bowl, the NFL would do it for Bud Grant's passing, like when the Saints won a Super Bowl for Hurricane Katrina. Bud Grant was a great coach. But Bud Grant was in the 70s, when I started liking football, there was who was the best coaches in the NFL? It was Bud Grant, It was Chuck Noll for the Steelers. It was Tom Landry. And it was John Madden. Those were the four best coaches in the NFL. Those four. Bud Grant's the only one who didn't win that. But Bud Grant went to 4 Super Bowls. Okay. But I don't know what it was about the Vikings, bro. I don't know what it was about him, but Bud Grant was a great coach, man. Great coach. Yo said Steven is a sneaky person to flex like mad because the defense wins championships. Facts. Facts, man. I've been around a lot of people like Steve, dog. I've had some boys that were like Steve. Steve's whole situation is like this. He's always playing chess with you, man. And a lot of people who, you thinking, oh, we cool. And nah, man, Steve's always, he's a strategist. He's always strategic. He's always playing his position. And guess what? He's going to make sure that he got everything is sealed up. Okay. He's a person that's going to stockpile information. He's going to know what you got cracking. He's going to do his homework and he's going to have a file. He's going to have a dossier on all y'all. Okay. He's going to know everything about everybody. And when the time comes, when he wants to, it's advantageous for him to open up the file cabinet on your ass. He opens the file cabinet up and pulls a file out and starts saying stuff. And you're like, man, well, what's going on? I thought we was cool. So many people said that. When they talked to Kyrie, when Steve was going in on him, you know what he said? He said, man, Steve, I thought we was, he goes, man, Steve, I didn't even know he felt like that. Because Rod Strickland is his godfather, and Rod Strickland is an all-time great Knick. And he knew Stephen A. and Rod Strickland were cool and all of that. And Kyrie's father and Rod Strickland are best friends, and that's his godfather. So he's like, man, Steve has never been this way with me before. I don't know where all this is coming from. So many people have said the same thing. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know why is he, because, man, that's how he is, bro. So when you're dealing with cats like that, when you're dealing with a cat that wants to know everything about you and he done did his homework and he done talked to all the girls and he knows everything that's popping. Hey, what's going on with you? Da, da, da. What we call dirty macking back at the crib, Bev. Raider Trey, dirty macking. Okay, try to tell you guys about that. I grew up with all that dirty macking, dog. Your boy will be salting you out with a girl. Okay. Guess what I did? I did the same thing, just in case. It's like, oh, okay, I'm just going to stop. Unless you're battle tested. All my boys are battle tested. You got battle tested boys. All my boys been battle tested longer than a lot of y'all been alive. We done been through the trenches. I know his darkest, deepest. He knows my darkest, deepest. We know what we did this time. We know who we took care of on that. We know everything about everything, and the ship ain't sunk. We ain't never snitched on each other. We ain't never talked about it. We ain't never brought it up. We went on missions together, and we know who could trust and who could not trust. We'll go to our grave never speaking on something. Those are the only people that I trusted. Everybody else, I had info. I had info on everybody. I had info on every one of y'all, especially if you looked at me kind of funny or you said something that was a little slick. I'm going to find out. Man, who's his baby mama? Who's that? Man, what's up with that? I'm going to find out, dog. I'm going to get everything I got to get on you. And then that one time when you finally feel like you want to say something, it could be at the club. It could be at a girl's birthday party. It could be at the barbecue. It could be on the basketball court. It could be wherever, where you feel like, oh, you're going to put Shaq in his place because you know something. Go ahead, because you don't know what I know. Yeah, that's why, blah, 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 and this what happened, and I heard that. Okay. You wait for the laughter, be a little laughter, let the laughter die down. Because when I say what I know, it's going to be laughter. Then after this, we ain't never going to talk again, or you're going to want to fight. Because I'm going to tell you something that your mama did. I'm going to tell you something your daddy did. I'm going to tell you something that's going to humiliate your entire family. And it's going to be facts because I've been known it for 5 years. So if I was dealing with Steve, I know every damn thing. I'd have that Molly info. If it's true, I'd have that Molly info ready, just in case he wanted to go on the air and start talking about, well, Shaq this and Shaq that and da da da. Okay, I got a platform too. I come right here to YouTube. Hey, what's going on? Shaq here, man. Hey, Steve, you got a lot of things to say, Steve, but you shouldn't be talking. Shouldn't be talking, bro, because I know some things too, man. Let me just go ahead and just give you a little hint about what I know. And I'm just going to keep, and I got the receipts. You got to have receipts too. Got to have receipts. You just can't make up stuff. You got to have receipts. I got some receipts on you, Steve. See, I'd play it like that. Okay. Making it clear. Okay. He is one of the best sports analysts, but that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about him being the best at his job. We're talking about how he moves. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about him being a sports pundit. We're talking about you don't know nothing about the man, but that man always is talking about somebody else. That's my point. Yeah, he's great. He's a GOAT. But that don't mean you know him. You don't know that man. Ray Love, you got to get 2 hotel rooms with connecting rooms so people can see and go in different rooms and the party starts. Hey, man, shoot, you better figure it out. You better, Steve, making sure he probably got bug sweepers. He probably put his phone over. You don't know nothing about that dude. That dude, come on, man. You don't be 15 years in the game and you squeaky clean, bruh. Did y'all hear about Dak Prescott today? You didn't hear about Dak Prescott, did you? Dak Prescott got taken care of today. Dak Prescott, judge dismissed his sexual assault case. Did you guys know Dak Prescott had a sexual assault case pending since 2017? Did you guys know that? You didn't know that, did you? I didn't report it, but I knew it. Ain't none of my damn business. But since 2017, he's been in an assault case. The woman said that something happened. And guess what? The Dallas Police Department said they had insufficient evidence to move forward. It's 2024. It's been going on 7 years. Y'all didn't know that? You Cowboy fans out there didn't know that Dak Prescott's been dealing with a damn Deshaun Watson situation? Y'all didn't know that? Go look it up, man. It's all over the news. But it got dismissed today. Dak Prescott doesn't have a case anymore because the judge dismissed it due to a lack of evidence. Just saying. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. Okay. But a case that's 7 years old just gets dropped out the blue. Just saying. Okay. Relic says, love us. How about them Cowboys? Yeah, he does do that. See about this killing, man. Says stranger things do happen. I don't know, dog. He might have. That wouldn't be a bad look for him, though. Okay. Yeah, he is one of the best. Steven, one of the best point outs that ever made by humble me sports back to back. Yeah, he is. Okay, but Stuart Scott had him beat. Stuart Scott was, you want to talk about Stuart. Derek Holloway, now that you put it that way, Steve could be an agent. Okay, just saying, dog. I mean, I'm not saying nothing that's new. I'm just telling you how my perspective and how I look at it. When I say I don't be hating, I don't. I don't hate, man, as long as you ain't in my lane and do whatever you do, man. But when people start trying to act like somebody you gotta, I know how to analyze. Like, okay, dog, like something about somebody that's talking about everybody, but you can't say nothing back to him. Like you don't have no information. Like you can't say nothing, dog. Like you don't know anything about the man. The man is on TV talking. Man, shoot, wouldn't be me. Wouldn't be me, dog. Trust me. I definitely have me a case file on whoever's talking crazy to me. I'm definitely going. If I'm in that position, that means I got money, bruh. I'm definitely gonna find out some info. Okay, trust me. Somebody gonna tell me something, dog. Okay, just being honest with you guys, man. What happened to all the stuff with Diddy with the house raids and all that? Has Diddy been arrested yet? Remember when they busted all in his house? Had the DEA, the damn ATF, and CIA, and all those alphabet boys breaking into both of his cribs in Miami and LA. Has there been an arrest yet? Has there been a grand jury proceeding yet? Like I said, man, can't make this up, dog. Okay, saying, dog, what happened? Don't take that long to arrest people. Watch the first 48. They be having these cats arrested within 48 hours. What's the problem? Okay. Locking with a membership, y'all know what it is. I don't know, but Green Pay is looking pretty dangerous. They looking all right. See, Caressa, imagine Stuart Scott. Stuart Scott was him, dog. Stuart Scott was him. It's like what would have happened if Biggie and Tupac would have stayed alive? Do you think that things would be the way they are now? Jay-Z wouldn't be as big as Jay-Z if Pac and Big wasn't here. He wouldn't be. He wouldn't be who he is. Same with Stephen A. If Stuart Scott was alive. Okay. Derek Galloway, don't be surprised. Stephen A's obscurity reminds me how mold government goals get picked. Ray Lewis at HBO. Relic. Yeah, it's crazy. Agent 00. I remember Jim Plunkett. Yeah, me too. That was my boy. Relic. But the Raiders in Vegas now, so they're always going to have good marketing. Time's coming, bro. Mark Davis is doing everything that the league wanted him to do. Played it right. That Super Bowl that was in Las Vegas, all these fans was telling me, shut there, somebody's going to win in our stadium. I'm like, you guys don't even understand what you're saying. You don't even understand. You don't even understand what you're saying, man. Talking about winning a Super Bowl in your stadium. What are you talking about, bro? Like, do you know the Raiders have never been the host team in a Super Bowl? I'm like, you guys, somebody is the host team in a Super Bowl every year, bro. But when you're used to that, you don't say stuff that you're not used to. It's like if you eat at Arby's 7 times a week, and then your grandmother has a birthday party at Chili's, and you go there and you order something to eat, you're gonna be like, damn, that burger was really good. Yeah, because your ass eats at Arby's, bro. But let's just imagine if you went to Ruth Chris. If you went from 99-cent tacos at Jock in the Box to Ruth Chris and you ordered in Tomahawk and you didn't have to pay for it, and you were able to get all the fixings, your ass would probably have a conniption. You probably have a damn seizure. The taste buds would hit your ass so hard. Soon as that damn steak hit your taste buds and that damn mashed potatoes and all, you start doing, you damn. So what do you think? The Raiders never hosted a Super Bowl because who in their right mind would ever have a Super Bowl at O.co? That place raggedy as hell. I know, I grew up in it. I always tell you, it ain't O.co, dog. That place is the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. I grew up in that stadium, dog. That stadium ain't worth having no Super Bowl in, bruh. And when we went to LA, we were sharing a stadium with the Rams and sharing a stadium with the damn USC Trojans. The hell are you guys talking about? Well, actually, we weren't sharing with the Rams because the Rams went to Anaheim. We were sharing it with a college team. They didn't even have a Super Bowl in LA. The year that we won the Super Bowl, that 1984 was they had the 1984 Olympics in LA. So they didn't have no Super Bowl when we was there. They didn't have a Super Bowl in LA. I can't even remember the last time. Just now when they had SoFi. They hadn't had a Super Bowl in LA in 30, 40 years, bro. So when you have a viable stadium and a viable market and you are a draw, Oakland ain't no draw. Candlestick Park never had no Super Bowl either. But when they moved to Levi, they had a draw. Okay? So now, man, Super Bowl we just had, dog, I was there. That was the all-time biggest watched television event in history of television. Nothing was watched more than that. The revenue from the Super Bowl was the highest generated in the history of the Super Bowl. Mark Davis made about 400 or 500 million off of that whole stuff because everything that happened in there, they had to pay Mark Davis to have the game in his stadium. They had to pay to have the Chiefs practicing in our facility. All of that's money. You can't just come in here and say, we're going to use your house and don't pay me, bro. I don't know where y'all getting this crazy stuff from. I'm like, y'all ain't used to somebody giving you some money for you to be complaining about. They planted a flag. That wasn't even our field, bro. That was the NFL's field. You think that they were going to let the Chiefs have an advantage on a field that they play on once a year? Come on, man. That flag they planted on the field was the NFL's field. That wasn't our field because it needs to be neutral. How do you give an advantage to the Chiefs when they play in our stadium that same season and they play on our field and then they win the Super Bowl? Like you can't make this shit up, man. It's like God gave you a brain and y'all just don't want to use it. And he gave you a smartphone and you just ain't smart using it. Doesn't make no sense. Relic says sports will always be a thing. I agree. Nelson Kiki in the house was popping. Gabe the Creator. See Carrera. Maybe Major League Baseball formed in 1876 and 1901. Hey, I was close. I was close, dog. I said 1890. I don't know. I wasn't around. 1901. Yeah, my Yankees came into existence in 1903. Okay. Yeah, I got you. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about having a smartphone. Okay. Am I really from the Bay Area? Man, I think I've already proven that. Okay. Yeah, I get to it. I can't read on me. I'm going in order, man. And I get to it. Yeah, all you gotta do is, you can hit me on Cash App at Shackster21. I mean, $ Shackster21, SHACKSTER21, or just tip me here. Okay, I'm there. Softball girl. What sports did you play in high school? Football, basketball, and track. Super chat, yeah. Nelson Kiki Shack is from the Bay Area, without question. All day. Yeah, all you gotta do is sit some money. Okay. I like Stephen A. Smith. Skip two more than Shannon Sharp show, and we all got our preferences. Okay. Braves win AFC West this year. We got to speak it into existence. Guys, NBI talk about Malika Andrews. Yeah, she looked good today, though. I gotta give it to her. She from the Bay Area too. She from Oakland. Malika Andrews she from the town business. Okay. Town business. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Hold on a second. There's like so many things being said here. Like some of this stuff I gotta. There we go. All right. See Carrera tossed out, case closed, Dallas. There you go. There you go, man. For all you guys think that everything is fair, square. Ray Love didn't know that. Ain't Molly married to Jalen Rose? No, they've been divorced. They've been divorced for a few years. Okay, Molly and Jalen Rose, they've been divorced. Jalen Rose is dating Angela Rye, the political analyst. He dating her. Okay, yeah, they ain't been together for a few years. Okay, okay, here we go. So good questions. Ma, who was a better overall corner, Deion Sanders or Rod Woodson? Better overall corner? I'd say Rod Woodson is probably a better overall corner. But is he a better corner? No, no. I mean, there's a lot of things you could say. I mean, when you're the GOAT, when you're the absolute GOAT at what you do or what you did, there's always somebody that did something better than you. It's the collectiveness that makes you the GOAT. Okay, let me turn this AC off, man. It's getting cold in here, dog. Man, I think I turned the AC. You got a good ass AC. The AC is cold. Man, I'm turning this thing. How cold is it in here? Yeah, I got it up too high. Because it was hot. I ain't trying to burn up. My AC's too good, man. Turn that shit down. What did Rod Woodson do better than Deion Sanders? Rod Woodson was a better tackler, better hitter. Deion would tackle, but Deion's job is to shut down an entire side of the field. So when it comes to all the things and plus, Rod Woodson's really a safety. Deion couldn't play safety. He would when he was younger, he played cornerback, but he was able to extend his career by going to safety. Deion couldn't go to safety. No way. So as far as being a better overall corner, I would get Rod Woodson the better overall corner. But when it comes to being the all-time greatest, Deion just did things that were just Rod couldn't even touch. Deion was closer to Rod at what he was not as good at than Rod being at what Deion could do. Rod Woodson wasn't shutting down an entire side of a field. That wasn't happening. Rod Woodson wasn't taking the ball to the house when he got the ball and picked it off. That wasn't happening. Nobody was game planning for Rod Woodson like they were game planning for Deion. Rod Woodson never won a Defensive Player of the Year, and Deion did. So I think I answered your question. The question is better overall, Rod Woodson. But if you think I'm going to pick Rod Woodson over Deion Sanders, that's not happening. Okay. Yeah, tell them they've been divorced. Malika's from the town. Like I said, man, y'all, man, what do y'all know anything? Y'all, man, I'm supposed to know that. Y'all supposed to know that, man. Malika and her sister. What's her sister's name? I forgot her sister's name. They from the town. I mean, there's a lot of people from the town. Y'all don't know they from the town because they ain't telling you they from the town. Do you hear Malika Andrews on the damn ESPN saying any E40 songs, bro? No, she was over there singing "Not Like Us Today" on the damn telecast, but she wasn't singing. She didn't sing no 40. I didn't hear her say "Sprinkle Me, Man." She ain't never threw no Bay Area lingo. See, this is what I keep trying to tell you guys about these people that are on these TVs, bro. These sports pundits that you guys watch. They don't let you know nothing. They don't let you know nothing, dog. There would be no way on God's green earth if I was on ESPN, you would not know I'm from the Bay. First of all, my accent. My accent, bro. How I talk. My vernacular. My verbiage. Okay? My use of words. The way I bend my words. The slang terms I use. The pitch, the speed, all of that, the tempo. I'm from the Bay. If you heard, E40 is probably the most famous Bay person you've heard of. who reps us. So, oh, you sound like 40. You sound like 40. No, I don't sound like 40. We all talk the same when we're from the same era and the same area. Me and 40 from the same area and the same era. We're from the same soil. We've been in the same clubs together. We've been in the same situations. Like, been around 40 a lot, man. We all talk the same. If you get 10 brothers from all of us in the same era together, we all sound the same. But you ain't used to hearing because nobody don't be claiming it outside of 40 and Short. And Short don't really sound like, he don't really sound like that. Okay? Short doesn't really sound like how I sound, even though he's from the Bay. But he don't sound like that because he's Short. Short got his own voice, his own way. Sometimes he get into it. But you listen to somebody like Mr. Fab or somebody like Fab, you can hear the Bay dripping through his tonsils, bro. You can hear the Bay dripping through my tonsils. That's just how we talk. Okay? But Malika Andrews ain't letting you know nothing. You don't know nothing about her. You don't know nothing about Steve. You don't. What do you guys know? Y'all spend your time watching these people on TV and you don't know nothing about them. You really sit up here and watch these people and you don't have no idea they from where you from, dog. You really don't know who these peoples are, dog. We're not the same, bro. She from the Bay, dog. She started out in the Bay doing the Warrior telecasts. That's how she got discovered in the first place. Her and her sister. Didn't you used to see her and all those with the Warriors games on the sidelines with all the, I mean, do y'all paying attention? Yeah, she from the Bay. Okay? All day. You know who else is from the Bay? You know who else who's from Oakland? Zendaya, the girl that was in Spider-Man that's dating Tom Holland. That was just in Dune. She from Oakland. She from the town. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people from the town. Y'all don't know? Y'all didn't know that? Y'all know Zendaya is from the town? Did y'all know Tom Hanks is from the town? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know Clint Eastwood's from the town? Did y'all know that? It's a whole bunch of people from the town. Y'all don't know because they ain't telling you. It's just that simple. They ain't speaking on it. That girl never says she's from the Bay Area. She never even mentions it because it ain't going to get her paid. Okay? Yeah, Bronny going undrafted round 2. Okay, when it doesn't happen, come back. when it happens, come back, Geneva. When he gets drafted tomorrow, take your ass off your shoulders and come back over here, dog. We'll be waiting to see if you show up. Geneva, Deion's playing 5D chess on that field. Facts, but I was asked the question, who's the better all-around cornerback? But do I need a better all-around quarterback or do I need the best? As much as people try to say LeBron James ain't as good as Michael Jordan, he's not. But there's things that LeBron James does better than Michael Jordan. LeBron James is a better passer than Jordan. Because Jordan ain't passing. Well, he's a better passer. But why are you going to take LeBron James over Jordan? Because he's better all around. He does all the things all around. Or are you going to take the GOAT? I'm just saying. I'm going to take the GOAT. Period. I'm taking the GOAT, bro. I don't care if LeBron can pass better than Jordan. I'm taking Jordan. Because everything else Jordan can do, Bron can't even get close to. Jordan's closer to being a better passer than Bron is being a better scorer and a better defender and all that other stuff. Even though Bron I consider him to be the second greatest player of all time. You don't get to where you get to and just act like he didn't do it. But he's not catching Mike. But if you're trying to tell me about all around, I can say that. Yeah, okay, all around. What does it entail? It entails this, that, this, third, blah, blah, blah. This, that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But don't mean that. Don't mean shit. If you got 10 things to check and you can check 2, another guy can check 8, is it a contest? Okay, like I'm saying. Leo V, man, if Deion was here, I'd love to hear y'all debate. He can be like number two in anything. I didn't say he was number two. See how you guys are twisting my words? You guys are twisting my words. I didn't say he was number two. I was asked who was a better all-around cornerback. But that was the question. But like I said, man, you say anything, you guys just run off the reservation. Yeah, Deion's gonna give Rod Woodson respect, but I'd say you're the GOAT. I'd say you're the greatest, but Rod Woodson can do other things that you just wasn't paid to do. Like Deion's not. I've seen Rod Woodson really put a lick on some. I've seen Rod Woodson really take somebody's ass out. Like I've seen him as a safety. That's all I would say to Prime. If I was talking to Prime and we had this conversation and that question was broached, I'd be like, Prime, you're the GOAT, but Rod Woodson, better all around. He's going to be like, man, what you talking about, man? I'm blah, 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 blah. I'll say, Prime, could you play safety? That's what I'd say. Could you play safety? Could they put you at free safety or strong safety, bro? Prime could do this and Prime could do that. Okay. I seen Rod Woodson do it. Okay. I seen Rod Woodson do it for the Raiders. I seen Rod Woodson do it for the Ravens. I seen that man when he got his knee tore up. When Barry Sanders put that move on Rod Woodson when he was in his prime, and Rod Woodson tore his entire knee up because Barry did want it on his ass. And he, remember that? I was watching that game. Okay? Rod Woodson was out. His ACL and NCL completely ripped. When he came back and he had the reconstructive surgery, came back in record time. When I saw that play, that hurt me, man, even though he was a Steeler, because I had so much respect for Rod Woodson, man. So much respect for him. Now, was he better than Prime? No, but it doesn't matter. I still have respect for him because he was a hell of a player. Okay? But when he tore all that shit up and he came back in record time and he had to get the cadaver, like I just know too much stuff, you guys, to be talking to me. I just know too much. Where's the remote control at? Now they're playing The Firm. I guess just constant Tom Cruise movies. I don't want to see this. I'm gonna change the channel. When he had to go get a dead man's ACL, a cadaver. They took a ACL out of some dead man's and put it in his leg, put in his knee, and he came back. And when he came back to the Steelers and he was trying to play, he wasn't able to really do what he did. He salute to him. He got comeback player of the year. I think so, but he just wasn't the same. They moved his ass to safety. Remember when he came to the Raiders? When Rod Woodson came to the Raiders and we had Rod Woodson, Charles Woodson, and Nnamdi Asomugha. You didn't even want to talk about nothing's getting done. Rod Woodson was out there killing it. Then he went to the Ravens and won a Super Bowl. Prime didn't tear his knees up like that. Prime had a turf toe issue and had all those toe operations, which helped get the blood clots in his legs and the rest, get his toes amputated and all that kind of stuff because of the blood flow and all of that. So, ain't no argument. I just say, Prime, did you play safety? That's what I would say to Prime. Much respect, but did you play safety, bruh? That's what I'd say. See, Carrera said, that's two ex-corners, Woodson on the tackle, Sanders on the coverage, and run back Yak. Oh, it's over. It's over, man. We've had this conversation before, right? Like, Prime gets his love. Let's just keep it gangster. Prime gets his love, man. Prime is universally recognized as the GOAT. He gets his love. Rod Woodson doesn't get his love, dog. He don't get his love. But here's the thing about that. Maybe the first 48's on. We're gonna watch some guys snitch on each other. Damn, man, I don't want to see this crap. Ain't nothing on right now. I need to get off of here. Ain't nothing on TV. But Rod Woodson, man, He had wide receiver hands. That man returned punts and kickoff returns. You know how many cornerbacks in the NFL right now have wide receiver hands? Not many. Because if they had wide receiver hands, they'd be playing wide receiver. These dudes drop so many interceptions and drop so much and people who are safeties are even worse. When it comes to your secondary, unless you're Ed Reed, your defensive backs that have the worst hands and who are more physical are the ones that are going to be playing safety because they're just there as the third level. They're not really there to get picks. They're not ball hawks. They're there to protect. So you got guys like Trayvon Merrick on our team and Marcus Epps. You know how many interceptions them cats dropped last year, dog? I was cussing at the TV the whole time. We was on the lives on here. I'm yelling at the TV because they're dropping everything because they don't have hands like that. If they did, they had better hands, they'd be playing DB. And if they had better hands than that, they'd be on offense. Okay? Why you think they're talking about Jack Jones on offense or returning punts? Because he got wide receiver hands. Jack Jones got wide receiver hands. That's why. Why you think Prime's returning punts? Wide receiver hands. Why you think Ed Reed was able to take a ball back 109 yards, which is the longest touchdown in history? Wide receiver hands. Why you think Devin Hester was greatest punt returner of all time? Wide receiver hands. Played DB. All these dudes could have played offense. Okay? So, Charles Woodson. It's another guy. Wide receiver hands. You ever see Woody return punts? I have. Like I said, bro. You ever see Woody on offense? Only in preseason. He never did it in the game, but did in preseason. Kendra Andrews. Yeah, man. Bay Area, dog. Yeah, baby, like I said, I ain't all on these girls like that, dog. I'm just telling you that they from the Bay. Leo says, same with Marshawn Lynch. Everything screams Bay. Come on. I mean, for us that's from the Yay area who are really from that soil, everybody knows we're from there. I lived in Florida for 2 years, bro. And when I was in Florida, they all said, man, you sound like 40. I said, man, I'm from the same area, dog. We all talk the same. Just like y'all all talk the same. Like, you can't hear it. You can't hear it when you're talking. But when you hear somebody else's accent, you can hear it. But you can't hear it on yourself. It sounds like I'm just talking normal to me. It don't sound nothing different. It sounds like I'm just saying normal stuff. But people who know those people, Marshawn, 40, who else can you name? That's it. Everybody else, they curb their accent, bruh. Leak Andrews don't talk like no Yay area chick at all. Zendaya don't sound like she from the Yay either. Ain't getting you no money, bruh. Ain't gonna help you unless you 40, unless you short, unless you Marshawn. Outside of that, better change your accent, dog. Ain't gonna help you. Better change it. Yeah, you want to be successful on TV. I just want to hear her say Skrilla one time. Yeah, he got that Skrilla. She ain't gonna say that, dog. She ain't gonna say that, dog. Okay. Her weebles. Tell her to say, instead of her people, say her weebles. She don't say nothing, dog. I bet you if Stuart Scott was from the Bay Area, he would be throwing all those things out. He'd be saying, he'd be saying everything. Okay. Without question. Okay. Yeah, Sunshine said, yeah, Dalton contact. Okay, whatever his name is. Because I would never not root for Emory Lynch. Yeah, well, you don't got to worry about it now. Leo B said, damn, I didn't know Zendaya's from the Bay. You guys don't even know who reps you guys. You don't even know that. You don't even know that, dog. I haven't lived in the Bay. I haven't lived in the Bay in a long time. But I know everybody's from there, though. Yeah, Zendaya's from Oakland, dog. Born in Oakland. Went to school in Oakland. Went to the damn School of the Arts in Oakland. She's Oakland, dog. She town business. Look her up. See if Shaq is making it up. She's as Oakland as Marshawn. She's as Oakland as anybody else from Oakland. Come on, dog. Yeah. You didn't know that when you was watching them Spider-Man movies. You didn't know you were watching your own. You didn't know, did you? Didn't have no clue, bro. She didn't tell you, did she? Not that she had to, but she didn't tell you. Supposed to know that. Okay. That's what it is. Been on here a long time. Geneva said, because Short got that LA influence too. Yeah, he does. Too Short was born in LA. Too Short lived, when I was living in, me and my wife, at the time, she was still my girl at the time. We weren't married yet, but we were living in Hollywood. Too Short lived right around the corner from me. I lived in Hollywood and Highland. We lived over there for 3 years. He lived on the next street over, next apartments over. And I would see him all the time. There was a little bar that was on the corner of Highland, if you guys know LA, on the corner of Highland and Yucca. Okay, that's a real street. You can look it up. It was called Tin Horn Flats. It was a little Western style barbecue spot, which I don't know why they got one in Burbank that's still open, but they decided to open one over there. It was called Tin Horn Flats. And I used to go over there and get me a little burger. It was like right around the corner. And I would see Short in there all the time, dog. Short be in there with cats that you didn't even expect Short to be with. Short was in there. He wasn't with who you would think. He was just in there like with LA people. Like just LA people, just like regular LA people, that were in the business or something, like they music business or whatever. But they was just regular looking people. They weren't like, oh man, that's blah, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. He was just in there chilling, dog. I see Short all the time. We would all be in that same spot. I let him know. Say, yeah, area in the building, bro. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. And I talking. I didn't spend too much time chopping it up. I said a couple of words to him. He started seeing me. What's up? Hey man, what's up, Short? I said, man, you always in here. He's like, hey man, shoot, man, they know me in here. I don't even have to do nothing. I said, yeah, Bay. I said, Bay Area niggas is always getting something for free. He started laughing. He said, yeah, that's true. All right, dog, get my burger and I'm gone. Sure, I ain't running up behind nobody, dog. Say what's up. So, so yeah, he's definitely got the LA in him, dog. He still got cribs down here. All right. Black Raider. Yep, Hanks went to Skyline High. Like, a whole bunch of people from the O, bruh. Whole bunch of people from the O. People don't know Bill Russell's from Oakland. They didn't know that. They didn't know Bill Russell's from Oakland, bro. They didn't know Frank Robinson's from Oakland. I mean, there's so many people that they had no idea, dog. They had no idea, man, these dudes are from the soil. Had no idea, man. Don't even know, bro. Okay. David said New York don't have that hometown pride no more. Well, I don't really blame them. Kids nowadays, man, has a lot to do with how they were raised and who's raising them. Like, kids are not really accountable for anything nowadays, bro. Nah, it's kind of like our fault. It's kind of our fault that we didn't give them what they needed. So guess what, man? You don't give somebody what they need, they turn into somebody else. Okay. They'll become something that that they have to be. So ain't Antonio Fargas from the town? Nah, I don't think Antonio Fargas is from the town. I think Antonio Fargas is from LA. Or he's from the South or something. Yeah, that's just because Justin played for us doesn't mean he's from there. No, I don't think he's from Oakland at all. And he's not from the Bay. He's not from the Bay. Simon says, what's up? That's right. Quick question. Connection between the Bay and Detroit. Is it the only music or more than there's a shout out Richmond, California? Hey, man, shout out to the rich, man. The correlation between Detroit and the Bay. The D has love for the Bay though. But it's not really as common as a lot of people would think, but we get respect back there. You know, it's just like the Bay Area music scene gets a lot of love in Kansas City. I mean, you know, we all know Mac Dre got killed in Kansas City, but all them Kansas City artists listen to us, man. All them people out there, all the brothers and stuff out there, because a lot of black folks who lived in the Bay lived in Kansas City because they had a GM plant out there. So when a Ford plant out there, I should say, because in Fremont, if you're from the Bay, just to prove I'm really from there, and you know, like I said, it ain't hard to figure out. You don't know what I know and didn't live there. Where the Great Mall is in Milpitas, that used to be the Ford plant. Used to be a Ford plant, and then also we had the GM plant, which is now Tesla. But back in the days, it was GM. Knew me. See, I'm definitely gonna show you I'm from the Bay, man. I mean, there ain't no denying it. But you know, just in case some of you guys out there want to test me, you're gonna fail miserably. It used to be the Ford plant out there, out in Milpitas. So when they closed the Ford plant, a lot of those employees from Milpitas went to Kansas City to the Ford plant that's out there that's still open. So a lot of Bay Area people moved to Kansas City. That's why one of the biggest Raider chapters is in Kansas City, Missouri, which is where the Chiefs are at. Because a lot of Bay people's there. Why do you think all those cats was going out there and performing? Why do you think? Why do you think Mac Dre was out there? Why do you think all these artists from Oakland and 40 and Click and Mac Dre and Drew Down and Richie Rich and you know, all them artists would go out there, dog, and collaborate with the artists out there. Even Tech Nine, who's out there, who's from there, used to bring in all these Bay Area artists and do all these independent music records and all of that. Why do you think? So same thing with Detroit, but it's not as acknowledged as Kansas City and other areas. Okay. I'm not even going to talk about Bronny James. Just wait till he gets drafted tomorrow. I'm not going to argue with nobody. I don't argue with nobody about all of that. Oh, you talking to me? I'm going to let y'all handle that one. Leo V, good point with the safety shack. Hey, dog. Just because you're the GOAT and I agree you're the GOAT don't mean that I can't acknowledge somebody does something better than you. I mean, Michael Jordan's the absolute GOAT of basketball, but is he a better three-point shooter than Steph Curry? No. Is he a better three-point shooter than Ray Allen? No. Okay, you can say, well, Steph Curry's the greatest shooter of all time. Okay, let's throw him out. Is he a better three-point shooter than Ray Allen? Well, Jordan didn't shoot threes. See, that's the kind of arguments that I don't even want to get into. Just acknowledge that Jordan isn't a better three-point shooter than a lot of guys. Is Jordan a better three-point shooter than Steve Kerr? See, like, come on, bro. He's not. Well, what about that game when Jordan hit 6 threes against against the Trailblazers, man, in the '92 championship? Yeah, Jordan hit 6 threes at the half. He was hot. Okay, but tell me how many times he did that. He did it once. He's Jordan. He was in the zone that game. The bottom line is you don't have to be the GOAT and be the best at everything to be the GOAT. You don't. As long as your skill set is superior, you start adding up all the numbers and it starts adding up, dog. There's no 100% player. There's never been a 100% everything across the board no. There's been something there that had a lesser number. Okay? No player in any sport is 100. You might get to 95, 96, maybe 97, 98, but you ain't 100. Ain't no player 100. Okay. Yeah. Old man Clutch, he had moved to safety after that injury. That's what I'm saying. Go look up Rod Woodson and find out how many all-pro selections he got after that injury at safety. He didn't have the speed anymore to keep up with them young dogs no more. Even with Deion with a bum toe was still out there. Remember when Prime retired and he came back at age 37 with the Ravens and he was still running a 4.4. Deion Sanders was out of the game and came back out and Red Reed and them and he put on 37 because that's how old he was. He got timed and he was a 4.4. That means he still had exceptional speed for a cat who was out of the game. Because when he left, he was a 4.2. He came back a 4.44. At 37 years old, he was a 4.44. Rod Woodson was never a 4.44, bro. When he was healthy, Rod might have been a 4.5. He wasn't no 4.44. Prime was a 4.2. 4.21, 4.24. Okay? That's world-class Olympian speed. And he came back and was still a 4.44, bro. Prime is the GOAT. But Prime didn't play safety, dog. Rod Woodson tore his knee up, got it back, went to that safety position, and dominated. That's all I got to say about it. Okay? That's it. All right. All right. We're going to find out. Okay. That's it. Ain't hard. Nick Gomez, what's going on? Ed Reed was a ball hawk. Ed Reed is my favorite safety of all time. That's my favorite safety, man. That dude was a perfect safety. But he couldn't play corner. Ed couldn't play corner. The reason why Ed couldn't play corner is because he was too much of a ball hawk, bro. He would have been trying to pick, and he would have been getting toasted at times. But he was playing center field. He was the perfect person to play center field, bro. Perfect. You don't want him on the hot corners. You don't want him in left field where right-handed hitters are pulling the ball. You don't want him in left field. You put him in center. You put him in center field, bro. That's what you do. Where did Ken Griffey Jr. play? Did Ken Griffey Jr. play left field? Ken Griffey Jr. played center field. Where did the late, great Willie Mays play? Center field. When he had that over-the-shoulder basket catch in 54, when I wasn't around, but I know what he did, he was playing center. Why? Because of the range, bruh. Where did Bo Jackson play when he was out there? Played center. When you got range as a defensive player in baseball and you're in the outfield, you got to play center. That means you get to cover you. Aaron Judge plays center. As big as his ass is, he's 6'8". Why is he playing center? Range. Okay. Ed Reed, perfect safety, bro. Absolutely perfect. Okay. He's going to make you pay for it. This dude was a monster, man. Love Ed Reed, bro. Love him, dog. He was a Raider and he wasn't. Love that guy. Raider Twan in the house. What's going on? Simon says, what do you think about the San Diego Chargers franchise history, honestly? I don't think nothing of it, but they talk a lot, man. But I mean, damn. I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to say about them, man. They try to talk about us, but at the end of the damn day, man, what the hell are you talking about? You can't talk about what we're doing. You just can't. Okay? The Raiders, the Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Broncos are all the same age. If you got four guys that you guys all are the same age, and every one of you guys but one is 64 years old, and one of them and one of them's a virgin, how much respect you got for them? I can understand, man. Even nowadays, man, you can be 25, 30. How are you going to be 64 and you're a virgin, bro? But you're forming your mouth to talk to us and talk about what we're doing when you virgin, bro. You ain't never won nothing, dog. You ain't never even kissed a girl in the mouth. What the hell are you talking about? What we're doing? What are you talking about? Chiefs got 4, Raiders got 3, Broncos got 3. You got none. You're the person that needs to be not saying anything, but you're the one talking the most. So I don't got a whole lot of respect for them because they virgins, bro. Until they get some, I ain't got nothing to talk to you about, man. You can't talk about what I've done when you ain't done what I've done. That's my answer. Okay. Old man Cliff, Daryl Green gets no love. There's the greatest corners. He's right there with Rod Woodson. Deion's number 1. Yeah, Rod Woodson. Daryl Green. Daryl Green does get love. You didn't ask me about Daryl Green. Daryl Green definitely gets love. I've seen a video of Daryl Green. He's 64 years old. He's still out there. He still can run a 4.4. Daryl Green was a bad boy, man. But let's talk about Daryl Green. What did I see Daryl Green doing? I definitely didn't see Daryl Green doing a lot of physical stuff the way that Rod Woodson was doing physical stuff. Okay. That definitely wasn't happening. Okay. I didn't see him out there hitting people and putting people out like he was doing. And Daryl Green couldn't play safety. If we go through all the cornerbacks that are considered to be the GOATs, they couldn't play safety. You know what? That's false. See how I just went through my head and then something didn't make sense? Charles Woodson could have played safety. Charles Woodson could play safety. He kind of came in a little bit and played some safety for us. Charles Woodson could have played safety, dog. If Charles wanted to play longer, he could have converted to safety. He could have played longer. Charles Woodson could play safety. Easy. Same type of situation. He's the same kind of player that Rod Woodson is. Okay? He could play safety. Deion couldn't play safety. Darrelle Revis couldn't play safety. Champ Bailey, he could probably play safety. He could probably play strong safety. Free safety, he couldn't play strong safety. I would be able to say he possibly could have did it. But I could just keep naming all these great ass people. The late great Willie Brown, he couldn't play safety. He couldn't play safety. So you put all these GOAT cornerbacks on, probably only 2 or 3 of them could play safety. And then when you take the great safeties like Donnie Shell from the Steelers, who's my favorite Steelers, Donnie Shell. It ain't Ed Too Tall. It ain't Mean Joe Green. It ain't Terry Bradley. It ain't Lynn Swan. Ain't none of them. Donnie Shell. He couldn't play cornerback. You take all the great safeties and you name them, man. Jack Tatum couldn't play safety, dog, because all he was doing was hitting you. He was just there to hit you and knock your damn head off. Couldn't play safety. But those other guys could. Woodson could definitely play safety. Both Woodson boys. Champ Bailey can probably play safety, but he couldn't play both positions. Both of the Woodson boys could play free or strong. Prime's not playing. Prime's not even. You have to pay Prime a whole lot of money for him to do that, dog. And just, it's not what he's paid to do. Okay. So let's see what else. I just said, I said that, Dr. Van. I'm a smart dude. I said that before you said it. Champ Bailey. Champ Bailey, definitely. I'll tell you this right now. The Champ Bailey that was with your team, that was with the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets, don't forget. The Denver Nuggets, Dr. Van, the Denver Broncos. He could play safety. But when he was with Washington, he wasn't playing no safety. A cornerback being converted to safety is a necessity. It's like you have no choice. Like you have no choice. You don't put a caliber cornerback as a safety when they're a caliber cornerback. You don't do that. But when it's necessary, when they lose a step or they get an injury, and you have to at that point to extend your career, because everybody that did that extended their career. They had to extend their career because they couldn't go one-on-one with cats no more. Do you have the skill set to move to safety from the cornerback position? No. Unless you're Charles, Champ Bailey, and Rod Woodson. I can't really think of nobody else that could do that could make that conversion. That is a very different type of skill set. It's different, bro. You are responsible for things you're not used to being responsible for. You're not even worried about things that's going over your head. That's their job. If you're got sticky coverage and the ball goes over there, it goes over to your receiver's head, that ain't your problem. That's like you in the infield, bro, and you playing shortstop or you playing second or third. Your job is just to make sure things are in front of you, keep things in front of you. But once it goes on that grass, that ain't your problem. Yep, so Gabrielle Union's from the Bay. Yeah, she's from the East Bay. She's from Pleasanton. So, man, I'm like, man, if I would have met in the Gabrielle Union, dog, if I would have met her when she was, yeah, I definitely would have got at her. There's a whole bunch of people. Yeah, man, if I would have ran in the gap, we were running around. I didn't run into her, dog. I would have ran in her. I definitely would have tried to spit. Says, you know me, I ain't had no fear. I'm definitely going to see what it is. I never seen her. Yeah. Does Master P represent the Bay? Yeah, Master P is from Baton Rouge, but he came out to the Bay. That's where he got his game from. He had a record store out there in Richmond. That's how he learned his game. He learned the record game out there in the Bay. Came out to the Bay, and that's how he learned it. Okay. Yeah, Short is always Too Short is the dude that moved around and nobody really. Short moved around and you didn't even really know it was Short. Like you didn't even really like. Short was always moving around. Moving around. He wasn't moving around like, oh, that's Short. It's like he can move around. You don't even really know he's there. He's not a loud guy. Short's not loud. You know, I'm loud. You hear me, I'm going to be loud. You ain't going to overhear Short having a conversation. You're not going to overhear him talking. You're not going to be like, oh, man, that sounds like Too Short. Short don't talk loud. He's not a loud talking dude. His voice is very in a hearing level where if he's talking to somebody, you can't hear him talk. His voice doesn't carry like that. My voice carries, if you haven't noticed. His voice doesn't carry. So Short could be in there talking and you wouldn't even know he's talking. Okay. Even when he's on the microphone, he doesn't sound loud. You ever notice that? Tell me when you ever seen Too Short or hear Too Short screaming or yelling at somebody or saying something in a loud way. Short don't talk loud, he don't scream, and his voice is perfect. His voice is always the same level. Even when he's talking, because when he's rhyming, he's talking. He ain't stressing nothing. He's talking. Okay? Straight up. His rapping voice and his talking voice are the same volume. All right? That's facts. Yeah, Danny Glover. There's a whole bunch of people from the Bay. Brother Twan said knew me. Now, when I said knew me, you already knew I'm from the Bay. People don't know no damn New United Motors, bro. They don't know that. They don't know that, dog. Okay. Yeah, out of here. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, it was cracking, Yusuf. It was popping. I like Eddie Anderson. Eddie Anderson was a good safety. But we're just talking in general. Like, I was asked the question. I'm always be honest, man. It's always prime over everybody. But let's not act like other people couldn't do things. When you talk about all around, that's different. Okay? It's different. Yeah. Yeah, Miller's from Riverside. Reggie Miller's from Riverside. Ed Reed was the Willie Mays of the NFL. Damn near. I mean, Ed Reed was ridiculous, bro. His range was ridiculous. Okay? Bad boy. Oh, yeah, Sean Taylor. Rest in peace, Sean Taylor. Man, Sean Taylor was an absolute beast. Man, sad the way that happened. But Sean Taylor couldn't play DB. Too aggressive, man. Too aggressive. Sean Taylor just wanted to try to. Remember in the Pro Bowl, man, when he hit what was it, the kicker that he hit that time, man, in the Pro Bowl? You're in the Pro Bowl, bro. You're in an All-Star game, dog. Sean Taylor lit that damn. I forgot who it was, man. It was a punter or something. He cracked back that. I mean, he laid that dude out in a damn Pro Bowl, bruh. What an absolute monster of a player, man. Okay. Geneva said Ed Reed's style reminded me of Diggs. Ball Hawks issue. Diggs built like a CB, gets burned sometimes. Ed never got exposed like that as a safety. Well, Ed Reed's job is not to cover nobody. His job was, like I said, he was a rover. He was a rover, dog. Red Rover, Red Rover. Let Ed Reed come over and you'd run over. Okay? Ed Reed just like running around. He's like a rabid dog just running around the neighborhood. He's like a pit bull running around the neighborhood, dog. You ever lived in, like I lived in neighborhoods that the dogs just was out at night, dog. Ain't nothing worse than that shit. Okay? I'm coming home from football practice and it's dark. And we're walking, me and my boys, we're all walking from the school that had the lights because, back during our time, the schools didn't have no lights at night. So we practiced on the one school that had had lights out there for the softball field and stuff. So we had lights. We'd have to share the softball field with the damn adults out there, but the lights would come on. We'd have lights out there. At least we practiced until it got dark. So then I was like a good mile away from my house. So we had to walk a mile there and a mile back. So I'm walking with my boys, man, my football. Like y'all don't understand, man. Those of us who really played, if you really played football, you take your football helmet and you put your pads and then you grab your helmet and put the pads up underneath it and you carry your pads and you put your jersey over it and you walk with it. That's how you know you're a real football player, man, when you've done that. Okay? Where you use your helmet as a handle and you stick it up in there and put the shoulder pads and then you take your practice jersey and you put your practice jersey over it and drape it over and you walking with it. I'm doing that at 8 years old, bro. I had no business walking a mile at 8 o'clock at night, but we all were doing it because ain't nobody coming to get us. We better be home. We know what time practice is over. You better get home within 30, 40 minutes or then somebody gonna come get you and that's an ass whooping. So anyway, walking home, dog. We're walking up the same street. Okay. But then my boys, they cut down this other street. Then I would have to walk straight because I lived further than they did. I lived in the newer houses than they did when they grew up. They had older brothers and sisters, so they had lived there longer than me. I lived in the new area where the new houses had been built. So I had to walk further. But I made this decision one time. They were like, man, just come this way. You can just cut through here and go up my street and da-da-da-da-da. And then by the time we get there, you're going to have to go back and then I can do that. I get to walk with my boys a little bit longer, though. We talking about whatever. All right, cool. Go down that damn street with them and got on their street. Everything was cool when I was with them. They start going in their houses one by one. All right, clearly, there's 3 of us left. The next time, all right, man, going in. Click, there's 2 of us left. Well, they say, all right, man, it's just 1 of us left. Man, I ain't seen a dog the whole time I was with them fools. As soon as that last fool went in the house and I was walking up that dark ass street by myself, every dog in that neighborhood came at the same time. Who was you? Who was you? I'm like, gosh, I don't know these dogs, bro. It's dark as hell. Dog barking. I'm like, shh. Knew not to run. Dogs coming up barking. I'm like, dog, I ain't never walking up the street again, dog. Not at night, not by myself, man. Walked up and got back to my house. After that, I'm like, I see y'all. You scared, man, Shaq. You scared. I said, man, I ain't coming up your street. I don't know them damn dogs, dog. Okay. Dr. Van. Okay. You right about Sean Taylor. Carrera. Ed Reed was a hitter. Taylor was Taylor on tap. Yeah, Taylor was all in the Hall of Fame trajectory. Terry McDaniels, my favorite Raider cornerback. Yeah, Terry McDaniels was a great cornerback. Great. Asamoah could have played safety. Al James and CB. Nah, Nnamdi couldn't play safety. Nnamdi couldn't play safety, dog. You couldn't play as bad as Nnamdi played when he left us and went to the Eagles in his prime and played safety. The reason why Nnamdi was getting all that love was because he had CB, or he had CB playing CB. I mean, he had C-Dub playing CB. Woodson was on that other side taking all that heat, and Nnamdi wasn't being tested. When he decided to go over there and go play for them Eagles, he definitely got exposed, bro. Came to the Niners, got exposed some more. Was out the league. That dude wasn't playing no safety, bro. Ray Twan said Charles played safety with us. Yeah, like I said, he could, because he could do that. Mel Blount could play strong safety. Yeah, Mel Blount played safety. Okay. All right, Bev, go get your stuff. Bev, going to the town. Yeah, Blount was a monster. But Donnie Shell was my favorite. Simon says, as a Raider fan, can you speak on the late, great John Madden and his time with the Black Hole franchise? John Madden was my first coach. I never knew no other coach but John Madden. Okay? I wasn't a fan. I wasn't, before my time. John Madden, that was every time I was at the game. That's what I saw on the sidelines, man. So John Madden is him, man. He's the guy. He's the prototype. There's nothing really that dude is an absolute legend, absolute greatest coach that the Raiders ever had. Not even close. Not even close, bro. That dude had the respect of everybody. Everybody. Them cats, John Madden didn't have a lot of rules, bro. John Madden was not a disciplinarian. John Madden only said was, on Sundays, you play as hard as hell for me. Do whatever the hell you want. Stabler and Matuzak and all them cats, they was out, bro. They was carousing around all hours of the night, coming in with hangovers. He said, I don't care what you do. You got no curfew. You got to be here at this time. Just play like hell, dog. Play like hell for me. I ain't going to give you no problems. Guess what? He let them cats get loose, do what they want. But when it came time to play football, them cats was playing. It wasn't no, I got to motivate you. Okay? All right? I'm just making it clear. Yeah, Paris is from Frisco. That's the best material was his Richmond albums. Yeah, man, shit. Ice Cream Man. All that stuff, dog. Okay. Good albums. Good albums, dog. Pete did his thing. Black Raider says, I want to see how Nate Hobbs does at safety. Nate Hobbs is too small to play safety, dog. Nate Hobbs is too small to be playing safety, man. Don't be wishing that on Nate Hobbs, dog. It's too small. He's too small, bro. Okay. Even Sean Taylor made you sit up in your chair every time he was on the field. What a great player. It was a fake punt, Sean Taylor. Yeah, I knew it was, man. He tore his ass up. Whipped his ass. I mean, it was like that dude ran into a brick wall, bro. It's funny as hell. Okay. Yeah. Leo B. People walking around with a long stick already know what's up. Yeah. Yeah, what's going on? Okay, I'm gonna get up out of here. You said route played on this side, but also, oh man, Stanford route. Stanford, I run a 4-3, don't do nothing else route. Him, Philip Buchanan. I mean, I've been a Raider a long time, dog. You guys are talking about things. I know I can just go all the way back to 74, man. But those times, man, I just got tired of the old man drafting fast ass guys. Like, dude, you're fast, but that's it. Like, I remember what Tim Brown said about Philip Buchanan. He said, Philip giveth and Philip taketh awayeth. When Philip Buchanan would get an interception for a pick six touchdown, and then get the next time they put the ball to his ass fumbling on the damn 2 yard line and shit. Man, funny as hell. Geneva said John Gradden was that guy. Yeah. I didn't even understand it till now. I'm just blessed to be able to say, man, when I became a fan in 74, as a little dude who went against his entire family, and when went to the game, John Madden was the coach. Stabler was my quarterback. I had all the Hall of Famers. I didn't know the significance of it. When I became a Raider fan, the Raiders didn't have any Super Bowl wins. We were 0-1 in the Super Bowl. When I became a fan, we were 0-1. We had already lost Super Bowl II. I wasn't even around. I wasn't even born yet. But we didn't. We had a losing record in the Super Bowl, man. When I became a fan, we didn't have anything. But we were winning them games though. We were 13-1. No, what? How much was our record? We was 12-2 or something, like 11-3. And then because it was 14-game season, and then in 76 when we won the Super Bowl, we were 13-1. We lost one game. One. Our first Super Bowl year, we won. Out of 14 games, we won 13. So, Geneva said, how mad was you at Henry Ruggs? How mad was I? I wasn't mad per se. I was definitely disappointed, but I've kept it a buck over here. I didn't want Henry Ruggs. I wanted CeeDee Lamb. That's what I wanted. So when we drafted Henry Ruggs, those people who saw me on here, because we did the live, those who've seen me, Bev saw me on that watch party, draft party. I didn't speak for about 3 picks. I was so mad. I was more mad at him being drafted by the Raiders than what he did, because I already heard that Henry Ruggs had a lead foot. I already heard that. I heard that he had all kinds of tickets down in Tuscaloosa when he was at Alabama, and he was always speeding around campus, and he was always driving crazy. I heard about that before he even got drafted. But I wanted CeeDee Lamb because I just knew that CeeDee Lamb was going to be what he is now. I knew he was going to be that. But we picked Ruggs. And so when Ruggs was getting loose in the secondary and running, hey, shit, now, Shaq, what do you got to say now? I'm like, oh, man, I ain't mad at it. I'm glad he run. Okay, cool. I can fool with him now because he's doing something. But then when he did that, I'm just like, what I tell you guys. I said when it happened, and I told my boys who was telling me, yo, man, I was like, hey, I told you that he was. So that's what I got to say, though. Simon says, it's the guy from the Black Eyed Peas at Bay. Nah, you talking about Will I Am? Will I Am's from East Los. He's from East LA. Guy, so he was a Cowboy fan for sure. CD's the real deal, man. That's who I wanted, bro. Like if I got the guys that I wanted, where would we be? I'll just give you a little short history. Out of the 50 years I've been a fan, this is the 50th year. Okay, and there's going to be some commemorative merch that's going to be coming out close to football season. I got the new merch ready. It's just I'm not going to put it out yet. I mean, it's not football season. Why am I going to put it out? Okay, when we get closer to football season, you'll see it. There's only been 2 times that the Raiders drafted who I wanted. 2. All right. Out of 50, 2 of them I got what I wanted. When I say that, I mean first round, first pick. I want this guy, and we got him. It's only happened twice. Twice. You know who those players are? The first time it happened was in 81. And there was a running back coming out of USC by the name of Marcus Allen. How did that work out for me? Because I was a USC fan. I've been a USC fan longer than I was a Raider fan. So Marcus Allen was my favorite player for USC, my team coming in, running all over everybody. And then I was like, Al, please draft Marcus Allen. Please draft Marcus Allen. But now I didn't know what I knew now. But at the time, I didn't know that Al Davis used to be an assistant with USC. I didn't know that. One of Al's jobs was he was a scout for USC back in the 50s. So he has a connection with USC. He drafted Marcus Allen. Nothing to talk about. My favorite player, my favorite Raider. That was the first time. Okay? And the second time, I really wanted Al Davis to draft this guy, man. I was saying, man, please draft this guy. Please. And Al drafted him. His name is Charles Woodson. How'd that work out for me? So every time I really wanted somebody and we drafted them, they're in the Hall of Fame. They're all-time Raider greats. Now, let me tell you, when the old man didn't draft who I wanted to draft, what happened? I wanted Al Davis to please draft this guy. Please, 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 with sugar on top. Would you please draft this guy? No. He decided to draft Jamarcus Russell. And the guy that I wanted was Calvin Johnson, a.k.a. Megatron. See me closing my eyes, I'm just already Georgia Tech. Sitting right there. We draft Chumlee from damn Tennessee Tuxedo, a damn walrus, instead of drafting Megatron, dog. Didn't draft Megatron. Didn't happen. I wanted CeeDee Lamb over Henry Ruggs. I mean, I could just keep going on and on and on. We drafted Damon Arnett when we could have had Justin Jefferson. It just goes on and on, bro. If we just drafted who I wanted and we were in position to draft and we drafted them, we'd be sitting on at least another 2 Super Bowls. But hey, it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, it hurt when Tracy Turan passed. It appeared that he had a position as safety. Yeah, Tracy Turan was a good prospect, man. He was a good player. Yeah, I mean, we had some people pass away in damn car crashes, man. I remember when Darryl Russell passed away. Car crash. It was just a bunch of stuff going on, man. Lamb is that dude on the Cowboys. He definitely up there with Tyreek Hill. That's a bad boy. Too bad we got Jerry Jones trying to run the show, holding my boys back. Jerry Jones closest person that he's ever been, and owner that he was friends with was Al Davis. That was his closest confidant was Al Davis. He's like an Al Davis type. Okay. Jerry don't know how to win a Super Bowl with a salary cap. Hasn't done it yet. If you think Brock Peters has a lot of potential to be great, he's got hands and fast. Yeah, looking forward to it. All right, man. I went longer than an hour. I went on 3 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, you guys. Man, we had a good conversation tonight. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Okay, I'll come back in tomorrow after the draft or whatever, and see what's happening on week, round 2. And I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, man. Good conversation, you guys, tonight, man. Appreciate all the donations, man. We'll keep it popping. We'll keep it gangster, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Matthew Shack Unfiltered.